All right, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Dungeon of the Mad Mage. By the way, you see that I'm talking and that Yurash's name is highlighted, and that's because I haven't switched around the stuff yet. I had to wait till everybody got in the chat, so I'll be working on that while we're doing the show, but eventually all the lights for the right people will light up behind their names. But this is Joe Numbers' game, so I will turn it over to him to facilitate.
Good evening, everyone. I am Joe8132, aka Joe Numbers. I will be your killing the fuck out of these guys DM tonight. Let's start with introductions. And Stacy, kick us off.
Hi, I'm Furied Fate. I'm playing Stacy, Queen of the Goblins, half orc fighter who doesn't trust shady elves. So we'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Your party is made of elves.
Hey
Yeah.
now.
The
Like,
majority of the party. I mean, there's me and Voila who are not elves. We're forming our own group, our union, so to speak.
Separate but equal. So Sling is a wizard and fighter, and he just went up a level. So I'm looking forward to.
Nola.
Hi everybody, I'm CJ and I'm playing Nola Vale, who is a wood elf monk. And she can do lasers. It's cool.
Voila.
Good evening. This is Zelakar. I will be playing Wala. She's a tiefling warlock. And I've had kind of a shitty week, so there will be some burning down the house coming out tonight.
Nice. Letting all the frustrations out in D&D. Like it. Fallon.
Oh yeah, that's me, because it's not Crab Nasty anymore, because he died.
Oh, that guy died.
Poor Chad.
So Rob Tui playing Thalon, and I am not quite as high a level a player or a character as the rest of the party. I'm a 4th level paladin, and I plan to smite shit right after I get done bowing to my Queen's apprentice or whoever's in this room that we're in now.
Yeah, well, you can go ahead and explain then, Fallon. Where are we at and what happened to close out last session?
So good. I'm glad you included the phrase close out, because I don't remember the first part, but I definitely remember this. We have now entered into this chamber where a priestess is, and she happens to be, probably unbeknownst to some of the party members of mine, a priestess of the Raven Queen, which is the deity that I pray to. And so when I discovered her symbology and everything else and all her minions that are in the room with her, I immediately dropped to my knees and started doing the two-handed extended arm bow, because as far as I'm concerned, that's like Jesus to me.
Raven Queen or Spider Queen?
It is the Raven Queen, and this might be the Spider Queen one, but it's close enough to me, and I might be stupid.
That
But
sounds
that's what
fair
happened. That's what happened.
Yeah,
Yes.
who's Blondie next to you there?
Oh.
So Marta was a sun elf, which was found the last
All right, I'm
session,
still working
and
on the
she talked
voices.
Thalon into placing a single gem into the outside door, and then grabbed his hand as they walked in together. They are both now laying foreheads on the ground, hands extended, um, shouting praises towards the far end of this room. At this point, what are the wishes of the party?
Well, Sling's gonna look around and take his cues from everybody else because he's new to all this.
So I guess I'll ask Joe directly. Was it the Spider Queen or the Raven Queen?
You have seen in this area a large amount of spiders and spider webs.
And
Right.
and the one guy, already dead at this point, had the Spider Queen symbol on.
All right. For those that don't know,
This is the iconography that you have seen, and for anyone that can see the people, the drow that are standing within this room, they are all similar symbols throughout.
all right.
So,
Joe,
yeah,
what would you say I can kind of see from where I am.
I think you're hiding.
Yeah, I thought I was too. So
So at this point, the Marta has, as Thalon presented the gem, she changed completely her mood, put the gem within put the gem in the door, and the door opened. She then grabbed Thalon's hand, walked in, and started to address the priestess. The priestess stood up and kind of gave a frustrated response back. And then Thalon and her decided to lay down and worship. Is anyone doing anything?
Yeah, Noel's gonna rush into the room and start killing shit.
Okay.
So I'll let you tell me how far I can get in before we need to roll initiative.
You can all roll initiative immediately, and then you can act.
All right.
And as he runs by, I'm going to ask him, should I fire?
Yes, you should.
So
10 4.
All right.
the voices
so
are not
5,
quite
15,
right,
20, 30.
and it's like a matter of capturing one
50
pixel, so it's
there.
all fucked up.
So Nola runs past, leaps over the two that are bowing, running into the room.
And I'm gonna laser this dude's face.
I'm gonna go ahead and you can move, but it's not your turn at this point. You'll be able to have a full turn when it comes to your turn.
Oh, I thought you
That
said
make
that I
sense?
could. That I was able to act immediately.
No, you'll be able to run into the room.
Okay.
You're running into a room full of spider webs.
Okay.
You cannot see the ceiling, but you see the pillars. They all have very similar things hanging from them. Look to be maybe cocoons or egg sacs, maybe a body part sticking out here or there. But the priestess immediately stands up, looks directly towards Nola, and demands he stop in place or suffer the consequences. She looks as though she is readying something should Nola decide to do anything else, or, well, really anyone do anything else.
Yeah, Diablo Bob, I'm still trying to work on these, but it's hard because I have to pay attention to the game, and then I have to go over to OBS while they're talking and
Following
see if I can... It's
his
jacked.
gal's harsh words, he rushes up to meet Nola. Nola, it is your turn.
I'm thinking.
Yep, you're fine.
Okay, so CJ's not even registering.
Um.
All right, I've got to go
Didn't
open up
think
my
about
numbers.
the spider webs. So now that I see those, I'm gonna run back, and I'm gonna tell Sling to fireball it first. Then I'll go in.
So 695 and 344.
Before you run out, you do get a crossbow bolt shooting towards you.
Oh, that's odd. You can make it bigger.
That was the wrong thing. Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Shoots wide, clanks against the wall, but you can definitely tell that came from the drow directly in front of you. Marta, understanding or seeing what's going on, she stands up, kind of holding both hands up and shouting everyone to calm down or to stop. She can explain. Voila.
All right, let's check.
You see Nola both run into the room and then immediately run right back out.
Yeah,
okay,
weird that. I think I would be going up to find out what's going on. So I'm gonna go in the door here.
Yeah.
Presumably at this point, I can see all of these people with that horrible symbol.
Yes, as well as spiders, big, not so much big, but probably hand-sized throughout the room, crawling on doors, walls, pillars, ground, everywhere. You've seen similar scenes in the past.
Oh, I know what's going on. These are right. They're just in the wrong place.
So there will be fire.
Give me just a moment. Go ahead and target.
Hmm.
And shoot. Go ahead. Various successes or failures. And a fireball has just gone off in the room, creating quite the loud and quite the damaging to webs. You see webs all throughout that area are completely singed. Um, the room is not as dry, or the webs are not as old as the old ones, as the ones in the past. So the rest of the webs don't seem to catch fire, but you have cleared that area of all web.
Interesting. That's working.
Awesome. I am going to use my bonus action to put Hex on the priestess.
Okay.
Well, I didn't change anything. I don't understand, but his is working now.
And that'll be my turn.
You remember you want to apply that to yourself, not to the priestess.
Did I not shift drag it?
It doesn't look like you did. She's got.
Crap. Okay. Sorry.
All right, CJ's is jacked.
Don't want her doing extra damage.
Oh, come on, guys.
Okay, so CJ's is way messed up somehow.
Fucking much
Okay.
sling.
I'm going to do the same thing, and you can leave that circle there. I'm going to hit those same with the fireball.
Okay, so that is.
You'll want to run into the room or be
So
able to
his is
see into there.
way.
I'll go scooch over there.
Sounds good.
CJ's is like 344.
2 more drop. Another fireball goes off,
95.
having singed all the web in that area already. You don't really see anything else.
And that will be my turn.
All right. The loud commotion and singeing of the web, Thalon, you look up and see Marta rushing forward, and as you kind of gaze up from your spot on the ground, you look up and the ceiling is moving, but there are large things moving in there. When suddenly, above you, pokes through the feet of this thing and jumps towards the grouping of you.
Yeah.
It jumps down
Okay.
and plops all directly in front of you three. Each leg coming towards and attempting to impale all three of you.
Whoa. If I did not get hit, in fairness, I should be marked prone, and I'm not.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it again, and
Okay.
awesome. That's my luck. There we go. The only one to get hit was Voila, who was probably the more difficult one to get hit, unfortunately. But you see, as this thing lands and 3 of its front legs go projecting towards all 3 of you, Voila takes a sharp, looks almost like a sword arm right into the shoulder, and is impaled.
Oh,
Whoa! Holy shit!
Dallin?
All right, I have obviously by this point realized my mistake, have I not?
Yeah.
Okay, I will stand up, and I have just got to do the best I can to do something. So I'm gonna swing my battle. Oh Jesus Christ!
No effect.
Okay, I am 4th level. I do not have extra attack. I am going to stand firm as the paladin I am. Wait a minute, let me see if I have a... Well, yeah, that's it. Alright, back to the fucking
I'm actually gonna take this guy off so I don't have to keep. Well, fuck it. I'll skip him.
drawing board. CJ's, well, he's not talking, so I can't... I can probably do the math, but isn't...
Another spider you see from the distance comes out and shoots a web before climbing down to the ground.
So for CJ, I've got to wait. But if Stacy talks, it'll happen.
Misses sling. And it's then crawled down to the ground. Stacy.
Alright, here she goes.
What? The party's dead? Oh, I guess I should leave.
Okay, so Stacy's work. So
You're
that
always
means
kind of back at the bus.
I can
waiting
adjust
for that to happen.
CJ's.
Yeah, pretty much. So I can just step right here. See that big
Oh
thing?
yeah, that thing has got it's moved forward, and its arm is touching the ground behind and through wall.
Yeah, super. I'm gonna hit it with some longbow. I hope.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. You can shoot through the door there.
Okay,
does he
so
even have swords coming out of its butt?
520 and 518.
It looked like to be maybe daggers,
should
but
be
yeah.
CJ's.
Oh, Jesus.
Those are 2 misses.
Damn. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all are gonna have to die, apparently.
Is this where we're supposed to remind chat that they can buy things?
Oh, I forgot to remind chat, didn't I?
Oh yeah,
chat. You can buy stuff, and
chat.
it may
Voila
be
might need it. Yeah.
The priestess begins to laugh, stepping forward.
Yes, chat. You can use your chat XP to purchase items from the store. And as a matter of fact, I'll bring up the page
Give
in
me
case
just a
you
moment.
guys do. Give me just a moment. That's what he said. Let's see. Stream elements dashboard. Oh, somebody did buy something.
Well, that's fucked up.
Steam store redemptions. Oh, it's a
She's not
critical
going
hit
to
for
move
me.
forward. She stays
Nice.
exactly where she's at. You see this spider climb down, staying where it's at.
Okay, as far as I know, the voices are correct at this point. Mine obviously won't light up. Mine's position 5, which is blank.
The drow runs up and actually pushes
Ooh.
Marta to the ground prone as he moves forward.
Voila has been granted a potion of superior healing by Urash54. Cheater in the chat.
As takes a swing and a second towards
Thank
Sling.
you.
Nola.
All right then.
Superior healing, that's going to save the day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. Before the game, Joe said... Joe,
Pick a target here first.
somebody
before I run
said,
in.
oh, don't forget to remind the chat that you can use things. And Joe goes, yeah, you're going to need it. We were like,
I'm
oh,
gonna
shit.
go to there.
Nola's is working, but I don't like the
And
looks of it. I'm going to alter
Joe's
that by
draft.
1 pixel.
Sounds good. It's a hit. That one's a miss.
Need CJ to say something.
Um,
Okay, so it's better toward the bottom.
my bonus action attack to try and finish it off. Didn't.
A miss.
All right.
Nope. Nope.
Very similar. You see this one standing
that's
at the
probably
bottom of
better.
the stairs. Marta stands up and again rushes forward, pleading for the priestess to hear her out. Voila.
So that didn't feel good. I'm gonna go ahead and blast this spider in front of me.
All right. It'll be at disadvantage.
Uh,
Eh,
if it's a targeted thing, it might be like a thunder wave or something.
right. If it's your, the hell is it? Eldritch Blast? If it's a ranged
Eldritch.
spell attack, then it would be
It
a
is.
disadvantage. And then I want to remind you to put your Cloak of Displacement back on, I think.
Ooh, thank you. Yeah, I'm still gonna
Yep.
Eldritch Blast because I still think it's my best bet.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, crap.
That's not going to happen. Go ahead.
Joe got one on the table that he didn't like.
That's a hit. Blasted. Kind of staggers back and withdraws its sword from your body. Sling.
All right, I'm going to start off with the bonus action Blade Song.
Okay.
And is Fairy Fire shift drag?
I don't
Already
think
targeting.
so.
A 20-foot square, so I'm going to target those
How
three.
dare he ask that?
Let me make sure that. Be sure it does.
It would say if it was. Hirash, it's his first day.
Yep.
That's a 20-foot square, not 25.
20-foot square. It'd be the 2 in front of you then.
Oh, okay.
Which is still helpful.
Can I do instead of the drow, the spider?
Yeah, you can get the 2 spiders.
If it emanates from you, no. But I don't know what the spell reads like.
I think it's a range 60 or something like that.
Yeah. If it's range, you're good.
All right, I'll target those 2 and drop Fairy Fire on them. So save by.
Got the important one.
Yep.
And I don't see it dropped on him.
Yep, it did. It's
Okay.
got fairy fire.
All right, great.
And then I think you have, yep, you got concentration on you, so you're good.
All right, that's my turn.
The spider does not back off at all, and actually looks at sweeping its legs once again towards each of Fallon is missed. Voila is missed.
That's good because I got a crit coming to me, baby.
And Sling is missed. Fallon.
Yeah. Okay. Diablo Bob purchased Thalon a critical hit, so I'm going to use that right now. There's my D6. Ooh. Oh, I don't have the. You can roll it for me, Joe, if you want, but I can get to it faster, maybe than you. I don't know. You brought.
If it's available, go for it.
I don't have to open it in the library.
I'll just roll it then.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that. Oh, nice. Do you want to do that for me, Joe? Just DMG?
Yeah, I'll just
okay, great.
DMG2. Yep.
So then, in that case, I am going to use a first level spell to smite, and this will be a crit. And I've got DMG +2, so here we go. Take that, bitch.
Nice.
All
Smite
right.
it away.
And that is a good use of the spent. And however, that is all I can do. All right. What else got bought here? Nola has haste. I love it.
This one seems to find some way around. Stacy.
Oh, Christ. Oh, no. They got pack tactics. Apparently.
And I will do menacing attack.
Okay.
Oh, no, that was Stacy that did that.
Success, fail.
Oh, it failed. What's up?
It's frightened now.
Oh, it could if it was not immune to frighten.
Love
Fuck.
it.
All right, he's in critical status at this. And another hit.
You guys need any maneuvering?
It might be good for voila.
All right, I'll throw in maneuvering. So voila can take
You
her
can
reaction
use
to
your
move.
reaction.
Reaction, yeah.
And it means I don't get the
You will
Reaction
not be
to
attacked.
move half your movement, and you can move without having that thing opportunity attack you.
half my movement. So I'm backing out the door. And thank you.
You're welcome.
The priestess makes a hand motion, and these two spiders seem to not block the way any longer. The drow uses his short sword. No, he doesn't. Sorry.
It's okay. It happens to a lot of guys.
Right?
Oh.
And a similar glow around Voila and Sling forms, which is around the sword spider.
Okay,
Nola.
Nola has been granted haste by Diablo Bob and may take 2 full turns.
Hot damn. Thanks, Diablo Bob. I will try to finish off this drow here.
Sounds good.
Ooh, I got
Come
another
on.
crit.
Miss?
Thanks, Raven Master.
A miss?
Okay. We'll do a flurry of blows.
A hit. And the drow drops.
Second flurry of blows attack on the spider there.
Is a miss?
Cool.
We roll like me night, man.
Yeah. Turn number 2.
Is a hit. And that spider flops on its side, writhing and wriggling.
Awesome.
I don't think we could have done it without your help, you guys.
Go ahead.
So is that difficult terrain then?
It will be, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do some movement measuring here, so don't move me yet.
Sling has been granted a potion of healing by Dead Hand in the chat.
Nice, thanks, Dead Hand.
So I'll go ahead and move there.
All right.
I will spend a key point to dash as a bonus action. I'll take my 2 op shots from the spiders there.
Ooh, I'm liking this. He's getting right up in there, y'all. Yeah, Reverend
Both
Master, if you
misses.
spell it wrong, if it's close
All right,
enough, then I know
second
that's
spear
fine.
attack on the priestess.
That's a hit.
All right, thank you very much, Diablo Bob.
Spider comes up to you. Misses on its bite.
What is that circle? I forgot.
So
I didn't know
Marta
what
once
this was.
again runs forward. I lied. She doesn't run forward. She actually disappears and reappears here.
I knew we should have killed her.
She lays her hands on Nola, just begging for him to stop.
Her.
Damn it!
She does have a charisma of 8, so she might look mannish.
She's just
Marta
not purdy.
Marshmallow over there.
All right. So she's just like kind of grabbing your coat sleeves, your arms, just saying, just begging to please stop crying. Voila.
Oh, I forgot to check CJ's voice.
Okay, so difficult terrain, but I can see over.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I am gonna blast a giant spider.
Sounds good. It's a hit. And a hit. Sling.
All right, janky movement. I've got 40 feet I can move. I think I can get to there. And I'm going to deal a couple rapiers and an extra attack on this guy.
That's a hit.
Oh, he didn't get very fired. He must have saved. Still next. Offhand.
Dead.
And dead. So I think that's all 40 feet or about. So I'll finish.
All right.
That's 35, but yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That'll-
I am not going to kill that guy because my friend did it. So I'm going to move Janky. And I'll dash to there.
All right. This guy continues to
I
be
still got a
not,
crit.
doing anything in this fight. Nola, you do notice to your right and to your left, there are thicker webs, but something juts out from the web quickly. Looks to be a weapon, but well, it's actually a harpoon. It looks, but it shoots out from the web towards you. It falls to the side and is immediately retracted back into the web.
Oh, good.
From the other side, however, the same thing happens.
Yeah, this is probably really bad.
Once again, same thing. Stacy.
Oh, CJ's thing is
I guess I
blocking
should
my.
walk
I
into
didn't
the
see.
mimic
I'm in the
room.
shades. I'm in the
That's a
shadows in
smart
there.
thing
I
everyone's
didn't
doing.
notice that.
Now, is Nola on the steps below the priestess or basically toe to toe with the priestess?
Toe to toe, up on the top of the dais. Yep.
Okay.
The raised platform up
So,
there.
yeah, I guess I gotta
There we go. That
shoot at
fixes that.
Spider 20 first.
Now I just need him to talk again. But I switch to OBS and then I go back to
Oh.
Fantasy Grounds.
Or not.
There's a lot of stuff going on over here, everybody.
Looks like
Go
we're
ahead and,
all rolling great.
you could not target it and roll damage, please. All right, go ahead.
Uh-oh, some shit's happening. Stacy has advantage.
That's a
Okay,
miss.
good. I'll remember that.
Okay. I'm not doing great at all. We're all gonna.
She just passed her turn, so it'll be next time.
Top of the round.
What is this 25? What in the hell is
Sling
this?
and Stacy, as you're standing there, you do see again quite a lot of large movement in the webs above. Again, you can't really see through them, but you can see that there's a large mass roaming towards you, looking to be more towards the center of the room or near the pillars to the south. The priestess reaches her hands forward, attempting to. It looks like she's joining Marta and grabbing towards.
Oh, that's not going to be any good.
Attack she was trying to do did not succeed. The priestess then vanishes.
What kind of...
This spider runs up and tries to bite at Nola. Nola, your turn.
I tell Marta in Elvish that she had her chance to explain. I'm going to
Die,
take one
bitch.
swipe at where the priestess was, kind of a probing attack. To see if she might be there.
It will fly through the air. It would not hit anything.
Alright, I'll take my second attack on Giant Spider 20. Cool.
That's a miss.
I'm going to spend the key point to dodge as a bonus action.
Sounds
Oh, snap. I got another crit. I've got 2 crits coming to me.
Another bite towards you. Miss. Marta at this point becomes infuriated with you. And you see emanate from her Give me a moment. You see from her emanate 6 magic missiles.
Damn.
Bitch.
Maybe I'm not going to shield of faith.
As
Maybe I'm
she's
going to cure wounds.
clawing and grabbing it towards your throat.
Good fucking God.
She has murder, of course, in her eyes. Voila.
There might be murder in my eyes, too.
I think so.
Not a fan of spiders.
That's a hit. And a crit. And this will be an option if you would like to do that.
Push. Gonna move my party too, isn't it?
That's why it's an option.
Better not.
Okay.
I don't have healing words. I'm no paladin. That's more of a cleric-y thing, though, isn't it? I don't know.
Well struck hit. Burst the back end of that spider and it falls limp to the ground.
Oh, now I can get up there and cure wounds on him. But I also have crits.
All right. I'm going to move to there and return Marta's favor for attacking my buddy Nola and drop a second level magic
Give me
missile.
just a second. As you get to this spot here,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
you are directly below the large lump that you saw in the ceiling. Another one of these fuckers drops towards you and attempts to impale.
All right.
Damn. All right. Well, I know what I'm doing
Does
with
he
my
get an
crits
attack
now.
immediately, or?
It's dropping and attacking at the same time. Yep.
Oh, and there's
It's
another...
part of the same action.
And I have haste?
So as its
Oh,
2
shit.
legs come down, you nimbly dodge
Nice.
both of them as they strike and scrape against the ground, and you can continue with your action.
I gotta keep track of all this.
All right.
Luckily, it's in front of me.
That changed things.
I figured.
Take 3 swipes at this guy.
That's a hit. Hit. and miss.
Ah, that'll do.
Dallin.
All
You hear
right.
a large drop to the ground as you had before, and 2 large scrapes on the other side of those
Yes.
pillars.
All right. The chat in the interim of my last turn has granted several things. 3 of them for me. I have haste and 2 critical hits per Revan
Good luck.
Master and Dead Hand. So I'm going to use both turns and both crits. So here we go. First thing I'm going to do, bonus action, Shield of Faith on Nola. In hopes that at least helps. Then I'll move here. And I'll exercise my first critical hit. There's the D6.
I don't know what triggers it. Is it a 5 or so? What is it?
It's anything but a 1 or 2.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That's not gonna help you
Nothing?
in battle.
Okay. All right. So then here comes the damage, and I will smite.
Woo!
Nice.
And then for my second turn, I will crit.
Again, that won't help in battle.
Okay, and I'm out of smites, so just crit damage. Very good. All right, thanks everybody. And then Stacy still has advantage when it comes to her turn. So
Nola, those spears that
Dallin.
came, with those harpoons that came shooting out.
Yep.
Once again. However, this one smacks Marta through the chest.
Fuck yeah.
She looks down at her chest as she sees this
It's
harpoon
CJ's
sticking
low-key
through her
delivery,
back,
that's what.
sticking out towards the chest.
Oh my god, is Celestian here? Don't do it. He's got to fucking drop a random monster in here.
And she is effectively grappled. In that same motion, she looks down at her chest, and that harpoon pulls her back.
Ooh.
She takes a little bit more damage. A harpoon from the south comes shooting out, and this one does manage to hit you.
Ah. 24 and disadvantage.
A double smite crit would have been OP, but
I get
I
lucky
burned off.
very
You know,
few
I'm out
times.
of spell
And
slots,
that
so
puts me down.
because I'm a paladin, which means I'm a half
If you will
caster.
drop prone on yourself as well.
I've got to go. Do I have healing potions? Just
Thank
physical
you.
ones? I know I do.
You are, however, not pulled back.
I have one.
Stacy.
Stacy has advantage on her next roll per Revan Master 88.
Oh, thank you, since I've been, doing shit.
What she meant to say, chat, was thank you.
And Nola
I did
has.
say thank you.
She did say thank you. And Nola has a potion of
That's it.
supreme healing.
Oh, nice.
Hot.
Provided by Yurash54 Cheater in the chat.
Thanks, Yurash. I don't approve of your methods, but thank you very much.
That was a miss?
Stacy, you didn't take advantage? What happened?
I did the first time.
Oh, okay.
Second time, not so
Yep.
much.
She hit on that one, so again, thank you, chat. And I honestly just didn't hear you say it, so sorry about that.
Sling's
Sling.
waving his swords, going, "Hey, there's a guy over there," you know.
It does. It's fucking hilarious, man. It manages to hit you with its leg, carving a pretty good hole in you. You maintain concentration on whatever the hell you were concentrating on.
Yeah, those two are dead. The fairy
Oh,
fire.
you're good then. And having hit you successfully with that leg and impaled you a bit, it tries to bite.
Oh my god.
Con save. Successful. Well done.
The
I'm gonna drop
sword
the fairy fire
spiders are
since the ones
deadly.
I
Oh, yeah,
hit
you're
with it
fine.
are gone.
Sword.
Stacy, to your right, you hear some whispers.
Where's she? She's back over here. These ranged fuckers.
And kind of a magical sheen as you've heard something similar to this before, back when people were being healed.
Whoa!
That dude in front of me looks healthier.
Two 2016 through 18 packages sold today. That's nice. I like to see at least one of those a day, but sometimes I don't. 2 is nice. All right, what's going on? CJ should say something.
This spider is going after Nola. I don't think they can hit you. Nola, your turn.
Very briefly, I considered dying. Then I felt like I saw the light of the moon, and I was like, "Fuck this! I ain't dying down here." And I get back to my feet. I'm assuming I still have a harpoon in me.
You
We'll deal with
do.
that
You
later.
are grappled by this harpoon.
Oh, okay.
Nola has a higher
Is there a thing I can do
armor
to
class.
get rid of grapple?
I believe you can just remove the harpoon, so you can pull the harpoon out of you.
Is that like an action?
Yes.
I do that.
Pull the harpoon. Give me an athletic strength check.
Fucking spider people.
Strength or athletics, whatever you'd like.
I totally thought that was my god. It's the wrong one. I fucked up. That was
Not sure why
player
anyone would,
error, not character
do-
error. I'm not a
like,
lore guy.
All it would do was improve if you did athletics, right?
If you're proficient in it.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah.
Joe and I.
You are able to pull that harpoon out. However, it's barbed and it hurts pulling.
Joe and I talked about
Take a bit of damage doing that.
my god and
Yeah,
extensively before the campaign began. Is the Raven Queen?
As a
I thought it was
bonus
the Spider
action,
Queen.
I spend a key point and I dodge.
All right.
Oh, you got to be shitting me! This is gonna be funny.
Giant. I will stay where I am. No, Is that square standable?
Yeah.
Move there.
Yeah, that's fair. Are you just running up to her, right?
Yep. I'm out of action, so I can't.
Oh, gotcha. At this point, you run up to her, and as you run up to her, her eyes go wide as this harpoon is stuck within her. Something envelops her head and bites it off.
Bites it off? Holy shit.
You see nothing but just a limp body and spurting blood at this point.
Oh my god.
Voila.
Heck, I still hate spiders.
The chat giveth, the chat fucking giveth.
That's a hit.
You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. Oh, it was almost a 10.
And a miss.
All right, I need to
Sling.
All right, seeing that my massive paladin is right behind our enemy, I am going to use my bonus action to do second wind rather than my...
You've been second winded.
And now I'm going to attack twice with my.
That's a miss.
How come I can't delete
And a
these
miss.
fucking things?
Ooh. Alan.
All right, Thalon is gonna just attack because that's what I have to do.
That's a hit.
Not enough. Okay. Pray to the Raven Queen.
And our Goblin Queen.
Hey, I give her a shout out across the room too. Oh, I turned on my own green light. I'm gonna turn that off.
Give me just a second, guys.
When I was testing, I turned on my. See, I'm in the blank space between Sling and Joe, but I turned it off. So when I push to talk, it won't light up now. We'll have all this. For those of you
Harpoon
that,
Henry needs to.
for those of you that don't know,
whatever bit that girl's head off.
I have to go and capture a
I
pixel
think
of
that's what had
each
the harpoon.
person in Discord and then blow it up to put it behind each person's name. So
Possibly.
not only do there have to be the right amount of people in the Discord chat, but if somebody leaves or comes in, it shifts the
I
whole
don't like
order,
this room.
and it's a fucking nightmare. But it's a cool result if you do it. But there's no app or anything that does that for you. So fucking Discord.
All right. So thanks to Revan Master, you're going to have a little bit more difficulty.
Yay!
The chat giveth, and the chat giveth. All right, I'm going to check off Revan Master's thing because he is doing it. Boom.
I gotta adjust something. Give me a second here.
Rob Tui, remember that you still
Stacy
got...
and Voila.
Oh yeah, that's right.
As the commotion has happened within this room, you are both
What
enveloped by
the
a
fuck?
swarm of spiders exiting and crawling all over you as they're trying to exit.
That's crazy, man.
Nola, this thing appears to you, now that it's bitten the head off your
Lay on
compatriot.
hands.
At least it's full.
This is full of spines and what looks to be a humanoid set of arms grasping at a harp.
What the
I
fun?
feel like this could eat more than one head at a time.
It is attempting at this point to bite towards you.
Rude.
Having shoved aside.
Oh, I still have grappled on me.
I'll take that off.
Might have. Yeah. It should have disadvantage on that.
It was a miss anyway, so we're good there.
Cool.
So you lay on hands though. It's not just one. Let's see.
I ain't afraid of spiders. What you got? Got nothing.
And draw power from the pool to
So I've
restore
been thinking about the
a
next
number of
character
hit
I'm gonna
points
make
to that
after
creature.
Oh,
this
that's
guy.
Up to the
probably
maximum
well
amount of remain.
timed.
So you can just
Yeah.
keep doing it and doing it. Okay, good.
Stacy,
I am not
found
connected
yourselves
right now.
completely covered in spiders.
Okay. Well, it says I'm disconnected from the table. Is there anything I can do, like
Oh.
action wise?
Well, you can attack it.
The swarm of spiders?
Yeah.
But aren't they just like leaving and they'll be gone like in the next round or something?
They're
Well,
on your face.
I mean, this room was completely full with them, so if you'd like to wait and see if they will not damage you, that is something you can.
All
But
right.
at this point,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are
Reverend Master, you're right. That's right. I
attempting
forgot.
to seek safety. It seems because they are flocking towards the front of the room where
And
you
I have
happen.
20 points.
Okay. I'm gonna have to drop my longbow and pull out my +2 scimitar, which I still haven't reconnected to the table.
I'm gonna
You're
add
fine. I'll help
I'm
you
gonna
out
add
here.
another
Thank you. And you
I'm
said
gonna
I
just
heard
do-
whispering right next to me. You said?
Not right next to you, but to your right,
I'm
kind
gonna
of
just
to the north of
do
you,
1. I'm gonna
just
make it a
prior to that
heal
sword
1
spider being healed.
so that I can dish it out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Can I blind attack that spot?
Yes. What
Have
spot are you attacking?
the one directly north of me?
Where your bow is, and you swipe towards it and air.
Okay.
Quite confident no body is there.
Okay. Damn it. All right. So second attack will be at these spiders that
All
are
right.
on me, climbing on me. I don't know. The baby spider.
Yep. Scimitar hits. Damage is done. Anything else you're able to do?
Nope.
Okay.
Unless I can move out of their path to that square to the north.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Okay.
All right, I gotta kill. What's the status? I like looking. Let's see. This is a better. This gives you a better view. Oh Jesus, sling.
Anything else?
Nope.
I'm still
That's
got
it.
full all my health. That's somehow wrong.
Sword spider gets another chance. Didn't think he'd be able to. He is biting and kicking his legs. First leg at Thalon for kicking the shit out of him misses. Sling
right.
gets the second one and is a hit.
No.
Goes into a
Hey.
critical status.
They're fine.
That's not a big deal.
Minor scratch.
And then follows that up with a bite,
Oh, okay.
which is a miss.
Oh,
Ah, punk ass. Sling has received a potion of healing from Dead Hand.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Depends.
This swarm continues to exit the room, and voila, you'll be subject to some bites here. First is a miss. Second one gets you. I think you're supposed to still have displacement on, right?
Not if the first one hit.
No,
it might be set to next roll or something.
yeah, whatever it is, it dropped as soon as I tried to hit you. I rolled a second time, and that one is a miss as well.
Yeah,
This guy's still alive.
it would have stayed
misses?
up because I have to take damage.
Right, that's what I
for
thought.
it
You
to
actually had to
drop.
get hit, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Nola.
All right.
She's not using
so
the
perhaps
code correctly. You have to
unwisely,
play it every
I'm not
time.
really afraid of Giant Spider 7. He hasn't been able to do shit.
He has not done anything
I
yet.
am highly afraid of Harpoon Spider 14, though.
Fair enough.
I will put my attacks in that direction.
And what are you attacking with a spear? Okay.
Yep.
First one was a hit. Yep. You'll end up making a dexterity saving throw for each of these attacks as you're
Okay.
trying to dodge those spines.
All right.
That was a miss.
And that one was a successful save?
I think I'm missing something. Yes, it was successful.
All right. So, kind of having that in mind, I'm going to take my bonus action attack against Spider 7.
Sounds good. Kind of a backhand like slap towards it. Gotcha. That hits.
Yeah.
Damage done.
Harpoon Spider might be a laser job, so we'll see. Um.
Gag Drow. Zed's dead.
I will, in fact, try to move away from Harpoon Spider.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's a lot of XP, man.
It does try to hit you with the harpoon as you walk away from it, but it misses.
Okay.
Voila. Tiny spiders everywhere.
Tiny spiders in the doorway, which is where I'd like to put this bonfire. Right about there.
Sounds good. What's it do to creatures that are in its area?
So they get a dexterity saving throw. And then it'll do, if they don't save, right, they take damage.
I need
Sounds
to read that. Nobody's used that for a long time. Does that long rest the monsters as well, is what I want to know.
They failed? Damage done.
It will persist for a minute. So if they stay in that square,
it just
they will
says
take
the
ongoing
characters.
damage.
Okay.
Gotcha. Anything else for you?
I don't think I can do anything else. So no, thank you.
Okay. Sling, just wait.
All right.
Revan Master felt bad for giving you a swarm, so he bought you all an instantaneous long rest.
Ha!
Give me a moment.
Wow.
Quit playing games with my heart, Reverend Master.
Let's just check
That,
our
I
XP
believe,
levels.
is a rather expensive one.
That is a lot of XP to buy that.
Glad I could
no.
get people to use it. Well done. You should all have now a long rest.
Yay!
And Sling, you may continue.
Sweet.
Thank you, Reverend Master.
Yeah, thank you. And that thing in front of me is going, hey, I say we can be healed too. And I'm going to take 3 swings at it.
And kill it.
It's a hit.
All right.
Oh, what's this? What's
Offhand.
this?
Hit.
Oh, I get a crit
And
hit.
once again,
Awesome.
it drops to the ground.
Nice.
All right, I will move to help my buddy Nola.
Rough terrain.
Oh, it's in there. Spark train where he dropped. Okay.
Yep.
You can get to that square though.
I'll move to there and prepare for my next round.
Thalen. All right. I'm going to move. Oh, wait. Let's see. No, okay. Yeah, I'm going to move. Janky movement. To there. And Revan Master 88 has granted me a critical hit. I will use it.
Sounds good.
Did I get anything?
You keep getting ones that don't matter during combat.
Don't matter?
At all.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, here comes the crit. Shift is my push to talk, so I have to actually do it on my character sheet. I can't use my hotkey. Take that!
Hit.
And then that's it for me.
Nice, Paladin. Well done.
The Paladin says, thank you, because that's his voice.
This one shoots a harpoon
I'm
towards
out.
Thalen
Smites.
this time.
Oh, fuck. I forgot we long rested.
Missing.
Well, I didn't need it, did I? I'm gonna super
There's
smite the
harpoons,
shit out of
by
these
the way,
fuckers.
guys.
Yeah, Hoyt.
Nola, you will have another harpoon shot at you from the south.
Rude.
Oh.
Oh, that looks bad.
How much is left on my
This finds a rather tender part of your body.
balls?
As you are once again grappled. However, this time it does retract. You are immediately pulled here.
Critical hit for Thalon, and Nola has a haste. Okay.
Stacy.
Let's see. I guess just keep on attacking the swarms of insects.
Chat participation is on high alert tonight.
Free
I
action
like
to
it.
pull out my second scimitar.
Okay. Hit. Hit. And super dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize I killed it before, but whatever. Why can I hit the like small shitty things, but I can't hit the big crap? What the
I think it's
fuck?
because you stand to the back. You got to get up in there.
You,
It's
you
because I'm
handle-
a melee person, apparently.
you handle the ads. You're an important part of the team.
All right, and I'll just use like you
Well,
guys.
this-
I'll let y'all die.
Everyone needs a CC. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm
When
just
the
gonna
fuck
pick
did
up my
that guy get
bow.
here?
Yeah,
I just saw.
the harpoons have been coming from spiders in the corners.
Oh, and
Correct.
now they're shown. Okay.
Now they're visible. Yep. Now that Nola
And-
has been sucked up close to one.
And I think next round my head gets bitten off. So.
No. Yeah, it can
It
only
is a
happen by a mimic.
That's a whole body eat right there.
That's right. The head is just these fucking sword spiders or harpoon dudes.
Only that spider is real. This one's a mimic. That'd work.
Voila! You hear a step behind you, as you're going to be subject to an attack.
Nola has been removed, conditioned, grappled by Revan Master 88.
Okay. This ray hits you and you become quite ill. While poison begins to seep into your body. Subject to a save and are successful. So you'll take the damage but not the effect. Nola.
So I am no longer grappled.
No longer grappled.
And you.
So,
oh, sorry.
Go ahead and give me a. As part of an effect, you tell me what you think is fair. As part of an effect of removing grappled, and I get it was paid for, you're pulling a harpoon out of your body, which will damage you.
Right. I'll take some damage. It's fine.
And then Nola is also hasted per dead hand.
Odd.
Nice. 2 rounds. Round 1, go.
All right.
It's like
As a
I'm the
bonus
accountant
action,
or
I
the
will spend a
banker in
key point
Monopoly.
to use the disengage action.
I'm gonna super smite.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Move up
I'm gonna be
there.
brave and run up there. Fuck.
I'll then target the north spider with a couple of lasers. Nice.
First is a miss.
There we go.
Second is a crit. Roll me a 1d8, please. And you may continue. Damage done.
All right. So that's turn number 1. Turn number 2 is a couple more bolts.
Chartal gave me a crit.
Hit.
I'm gonna super crit.
And a hit.
I will spend a key point to take 2 more shots.
Sounds good.
And I'm hasted. Oh, nice.
I pushed the wrong button for that one. So.
Okay, go ahead. Miss. And a hit.
All right. You
Put him
might
in
hear
crit.
our Reverend Massey.
Voila.
I'm done concentrating on the bonfire, so I'm
And I have advantage.
taking that off.
You guys are
good.
trying to redeem shit that isn't available, aren't you? You're going down the list. It's funny
It
because
looks like I'm gonna step in.
everything that you can buy in the chat has timeouts, both personal and global timeouts, right? So the list is just starting to fill up with all the other shit now.
I missed that. Voila. You're gonna step in. You said.
Yeah, and I think there's probably
Oh, you
not
have to
line of sight
step
through the pillars. I'm gonna
down
have
to the
to
south a little bit.
keep
Should be
going
fine.
a little more. Yeah.
Now you're fine.
And thanks to the long rest, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hex
Oh,
first.
look at that.
Now, why she didn't go for this one, I don't know. Basic D&D strategy, I think, is to go everybody gang up on one monster, is it not? Not necessarily, but that's what I would
Got
have
him.
done.
I think so.
But
Yeah,
her
I think
choice
I
is
do.
Looks good.
valid nevertheless. Rob 2, you got another double crit round. Yeah.
Hit.
Yes, right now I have 2 crits and an advantage, which I won't really need
And a miss.
unless I have a
And that'll
save I
be
need
it.
to make. Oh, and yeah, I
Swing.
might need to make a save when I attack. You're
All right,
right.
I'm going to check
And a
something
haste.
here
Okay.
real quick.
Good.
I'm going to aim that fireball into the corner. Right there, and blow that guy up.
All right.
Fucking A right you are.
So the webs around that singe away, and damage is done.
And let's see, I'll move up here behind Thalon and prepare for what.
Alan.
All right, I've got super round here. 4 things pending in the chat for me: haste, advantage, and 2 crits. So,
Good luck.
fuck, I don't like it. I'm gonna move to there, and I'm gonna crit that thing. So just the damage. This will be a super smite.
Give me just a second. Go ahead.
And yes, so I passed that one, but I would have used, and I will on the next one. I will use my advantage for the save. For the dexterity save, right? Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Where's smite? Where's smite? It's here. I used it before. Come on, all of a sudden I'm blank. Okay, here it is. Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
don't think you were targeting,
Oh, here.
but it died.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go back here. Oh, so that was 20. So that's 30. So that's 30. Oh, that'll be okay. So that's the end of that turn. And now I'll move to here for the second turn. And then I will use my advantage and also crit this guy. Okay, just damage. So, super smite. And that's how you do it. Holy shit.
Oh,
No, I didn't
you're
target him. Hold
targeting
on.
again.
Yeah, he's dead too.
Okay.
Nice.
You wanna click
Paladin.
You want to click advantage, please?
Done, sir.
And you'll use your inspiration to do this.
No, this is advantage that I was given by the chat.
Oh. Okay.
They gave me haste, 2 crits, and advantage.
Well, then we got him out of the way.
Right. And thank you, Revan Master and Chartal and Diablo Bob.
Ungag him, Nola.
And I use the rest of my turn to. Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
That
Anything
will.
else with that one?
I would move over just slightly to look at the drow there and see if there's anything up. That was okay. There you go, guys. That was the Super Smite brothers. They came in and gave me all that shit. That was epic. Cage drow. What is he doing?
Right when it turns into a giant demon.
It was supposed to happen a couple rounds ago. I just keep
Oh,
forgetting.
okay, cool.
You've seen the end result of what is about to happen once before on a dead human in a cavern. But from this thing clutches at its chest and kind of screams to the heavens as a swarm of spiders bursts from its chest.
Oh no.
Ew.
Enveloping Nola.
Damn it, Revan. There might be a global timeout on that of an
Probably,
hour.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't know
get
if
it up
there
out
is.
of the way here.
There should be.
And he is no more. But it goes right away, apparently. I doubt Nola has to worry about that. Yep, Stacy.
Okay, so I'm going to spend an action to pick up my bow.
Okay, it's just free action there.
Oh, okay, free action to pick up the bow. And then movement, and then a dash to get behind Sling.
I didn't mean to delete those, but I'm not going to redraw them. So there you go.
I knew where they were. I went around them,
Yep,
don't worry.
pretty good. So normally Sling is the
It's
one to
on
run up
cooldown,
behind
yeah.
someone and hide, but this time Stacy does it, and Sling is taken aback.
I really tried to be smart about.
Nola.
Gross!
I really tried to be smart about the cooldowns. I had it like
I'm gonna do some stuff against the spiders.
global.
He does turn and look at her and say, "Hey, how
Global
you
10
doing?"
minutes and personal an hour. So I can't remember what the fuck I did.
That's a miss.
When you guys look at those items in the store, does it tell you the timeouts? Can you see Celestian? Don't
I
put a
now
trap,
spend 2
goddammit.
key points to do Searing Arc Strike.
Can you
which
guys
is
see the
burning hands
timeouts listed? Do they say that?
It sucks. It is burned away.
That was a subpar roll. That's alright. That's my turn. Yeah.
Voila.
I'm going to step up and lay on hands on Nola.
I guess I will bonus action move Hex over there and kill me some more spiders.
Where's she? Got to move. She doesn't have a clean shot. And Joe doesn't say anything.
That's
to her.
it.
Okay. He doesn't care. You guys know how anal I am about all that kind of shit.
Is dying.
She just threw. Oh. I mean, I still might heal him. But maybe
so I'm glancing about to see if the priestess is visible, and since I don't see her, I'm passing my turn.
All right, we might be out of combat.
right.
Let's see.
I'm going to do the same.
No cooldown timers.
Look up into the web, see if there's any more enemies hanging out
Yeah,
up
the
there
map. The
waiting
maps
to
are.
be
It's
killed.
fucking.
And
lots
You don't see any
see if I
large
can-
swarms like you've seen before.
Oh, what's this?
All right.
There's likely some spiders up
Jesus
there,
Christ.
but small ones.
Revan Master just right now put a random monster.
Oh,
See where it ends
Did
up.
he really?
before I move.
Yeah, he did. Just right when I said
go
it.
ahead, Slim. Oh, I prefer
right.
him. Go ahead.
I was going to go up on the dais and look around and see if there's any ornamentation or any type of treasure, that type of thing.
A lot of spider eggs. A lot of them have been blasted and or broken open. There doesn't look to
normally-
me, other than
Not
there's
pixelated
likely a dais
columns.
or
Yeah,
likely
yeah,
a
look at that
spot where
shit.
she was sitting or a chair.
Look at that. That's
but it
crap.
doesn't look to be of any large significance. You see the iconography of of the deity that they.
And these are enhanced maps.
All right,
I think
I'll
the
go ahead
regular
and take
maps
the
that
dodge
WotC provided
action
are
and
just
see what happens.
Okay,
not good.
Thalen.
I was just explaining to the chat that normally I don't announce the random monster, but since there's no other combatants, I just said it out loud. But there's no monster here now? Okay.
You don't see one.
All right, I'm going to step up and in a very 80s preacher style, I'm going to put my hands on Nola's shoulders and say, "You will be healed," at the top of my lungs. And then I'm going to lay on hands. And that's all I'm going to do.
Stacy.
Well,
Unity's
I
not
guess
going to
I'll
have any
just
effect
stand
on
here
maps.
and
No, if
look
WotC gives us,
menacingly, 'cause
if Wizards of the
there's
Coast puts out
nobody here to
shitty
murder
maps
anymore,
with
and
fucking
just wait
Dyson
for
logos, black and white
them
crap,
to realize,
then that's what we're going to
shady
get.
elves can't be trusted.
These maps were slightly enhanced
As I said,
by
we should kill her.
Smiteworks in some way, so that they weren't just black and white, but the artwork wasn't really messed with, just colors and stuff. So like, and this one doesn't. This one's not a good example, but can I still look at the map that we were on for that other level?
As you end your turn, you hear a large cackle from the back of the room as the priestess stands in the doorway. She reaches up and in her fist clutches
that
the
map
gem
isn't available to
that was
show
placed
for me.
there by Thalen, pulls it from the door, takes one small step backwards as the door shuts.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic.
As
Chat, you need to buy us a gem.
As a parting gift, she casts a spell which conjures two rather nasty looking spiders.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
These are pretty fucking cool.
Am I wrong that I think that's a bit sexy?
Nola, you hear the door behind you, a cackle, slams shut stone on stone, and then as though a large popping sound, these two large spiders appear.
And Sling looks over at Thal and goes, "Hey, I've got a new nickname for you, Captain Kirk."
So
Like
not
in
just
those
one
sexy
random monster,
alien
but two
things.
random monsters. Fuck.
I'm not sure I get that one.
Yeah, Captain Kirk in the original Star Trek always went after the aliens that were looking like.
Nola looks at Thalen and she just says, "Get your god straight," and then she runs ahead.
6 hours later, I love it. Well, it's only 2 minutes, but
And that should put me close enough for some laser action.
Sounds good.
oh, the tokens aren't locked. Oh yeah, they are. Okay.
That's a hit. It's a miss.
Key point and do it 2 more times.
A miss.
There we go.
Oh, and a crit. Go ahead and roll damage without targeting.
Oh.
Which one were you targeting again?
Number 6, but it didn't do crit damage, so.
You want to just re-roll?
I can add. I can just roll another 6.
Sounds good.
I don't have the memorized thing of how to shift
No, you're good.
and click
It's
and
just a
automatically.
shift key,
You're good.
CJ.
It's either click it in the modifiers or just hold shift. You're fine.
Nice.
I'm gonna take the 4 actually. What your thing was is that you get to re-roll 1s and 2s, so I'm gonna take the 6 and the 4.
Okay.
Also, Nola has received a potion of superior healing by Revan Master 88.
Thanks, Reverend Master.
All right, Nola.
That's my turn.
Sounds good. Voila.
Well, as Nola ran up to get in range, I'm gonna step back to, make sure I stay as far back as I can.
Sounds good.
I can probably get about
Wow,
over
it's
there.
break time.
I'm gonna have you draw that out.
Oh, because there's a trap.
That
There's
will
a trap.
be to your advantage to draw out. I mean. Excellent. Thank you.
There's a trap in there somewhere. We know. The other players don't know.
Bonus action move hex and then Eldritch Blast.
Sounds good. You guys want to do a break now or finish this up first?
Probably a break now.
Yeah, we should probably do it now. This might take a few more minutes.
Voila, you'll finish your turn, then we'll take a break. That's a hit. Another hit.
That's all I got.
All right,
Nicely
let's take
done.
12 minutes. Come back at 1:45.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right, sounds good.
All right. So we are going to take a 12-minute break. I will put it in. Boom. I will make it so that you can see the countdown. And what do I like to do during the break, everybody? Change the slide for the next week's show. That's right. So I open Photoshop, which you guys cannot see me do. The Legos in my kid's room is a minefield. That's funny. There's no good reason to have kids. Except, now I'm rethinking it. I mean, I probably should have thought of this when I was in my 20s and 30s, but now that I'm in my 50s, I kind of might have wished I had a kid. Because when I get old, who's going to take care of me? It's just going to be me. All right. That's the only reason. That's the only good reason I can think of to have kids is so that you have somebody to look after you later. I can hire a nurse. All right. So next week will be the 5 plus 7 is 12. So April 12th. And 15 plus 1 is 16. So it'll be episode 16. And then I can save it. Save as JPEG. And while I'm here in the Photoshop, I might as well change the slide that I'm going to need for YouTube after the show tonight. So I will go open that, change 14 to 15, save that for later. It's like a snack you didn't finish. You save the rest for later. All right, my Diet Coke is not, it's still got a lot in it, so I don't think I need to get out of the chair and go do anything on my break time except do my bookkeeping crap that I'm doing back here. If you guys missed the Unity show today on Fantasy Grounds Friday, they talked all about Unity. They gave the prices, they gave some information about it and this and that. The video is on YouTube, so you can watch it. It's also on Twitch on the Fantasy Grounds channel. You can rewatch it on either one of those places. And some pretty exciting stuff, including beta testing and alpha testing and a release target date of December of this year. And they did say that it was possible that it would be before that, but they don't think it's going to be any later than that. And they are, unlike a lot of Kickstarters, they're not kickstarting it to fund it or to get money to finish it. They're pretty much done with what they want to do. They just have to test it. So there will be alpha and beta testing rounds. Anybody that backs the Kickstarter will be a beta tester. Anybody who's an alpha, who backs a special level, which they did not announce the price for this. And Rob Tui, what's your 2 level at? I don't know what you mean. Are you talking about my net? When do I go to 5th level? At 6500 XP? I don't know if that's what you mean. So if you are, so then what they're doing is they're doing rookie and veteran pricing structures. So a rookie is a person who bought Fantasy Grounds in either this year or last year, so anytime in 2018 or 19, and a veteran is anybody who bought it in 2017 or before. And so like Ultimate License, for example, rookie upgrade is $30. And don't quote me on this. I'm only doing this from memory, and you guys know me, but it is written down. But I think it's 30 and then 60 for veterans. That's for the Ultimate License, and then it was 30 and 15 for the, or if you buy it straight out, you'll get discounts. So instead of 150, it'll be 135 if you're a brand new person, and instead of 40, it'll be like 30 or something. But anyway, all those prices are written down. But it seemed, it's not these astronomical prices that everybody thought it was going to be. If you already invested in Fantasy Grounds, you're going to get a huge discount. And it will be 2 different versions. You'll have your Fantasy Grounds that you have now, and you'll have Fantasy Grounds Unity. They'll be 2 separate applications, but all DLC will work on both. The thing is that they'll have to, like if you saw the show, it's better explained. But for dynamic lighting and all this other stuff, one of the things that they're doing, they said they won't have it all done, but they have to go back through all this DLC, and they have to basically map out all the lighting points for every map and every module they have. So they're obviously going to do the WotC stuff first and the Paizo stuff first, and then they'll go back and do third-party stuff. So anybody that has, like for example, my Unknown Whom adventure, I would have to go and map out the links for the dynamic lighting on all the maps and shit like that. But as far as other things, extensions will work and might have coding issues the same way it does now. Like if they update Fantasy Grounds, everybody who's got an extension has to rush and go see, oh God, what's fucked up. So that'll be the same, but for the most part they should all work. Of course there'll be adjustments. And then like my DM's Guild coding should all work, because everything that you're gonna use inside the program with combat tracker and all that stuff's all gonna be the same. And then they talked about like a cloud, and there'll be lobby where you can, there won't be a chat function to start with anyway, and probably be a long way off, but there will be a lobby where you can go and see players waiting to play or get a game together or whatever. But also the lobby function has a connection feature on the internet that just eliminates port forwarding. No more port forwarding problems for you or your players. So the co-GM feature was not addressed. Dave claimed that they went through the forums and answered every question. That's not true. There were many questions they didn't answer, like mine specifically. But yeah, the co-GM thing was not addressed. They probably will do it again, and they probably will also establish, either on the forums or the Discord or both, a place to ask questions. But they really wanted to have the show today and knock out like all the most common questions so that people knew what the hell was going on. Co-DMing would be so awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah, Celestian had a bunch of dev questions. They didn't. Yeah, and I mean, they're doing the best they can. It was funny though. It was hilarious because over about 300, I think it topped out at 327. So there were 300 people at the show today in the Twitch chat, and everybody was just slamming questions in there, and they didn't even look at the chat. They until the end of the show, they read like 2 sentences. The only thing Doug looked at the chat for was he was looking for the Susie Orman's name, and I put it in the chat, and he's like, "Oh, thanks, Rob, Susie Orman." Otherwise, they didn't pay a fucking attention to the chat. But I think they did that on purpose. I think they got a list of questions together. They sorted out, the most common ones or the most frequently asked ones. And then they just went for an hour and answered all these questions. And they really weren't looking in the chat because many people asked stuff multiple times. I mean, I posted like DM's Guild question in there 4 times. They never fucking answered it. I mean, I kind of know the answer. As a matter of fact, I'm 98% sure I know what the answer is, but I wanted to hear them say it. And so I was disappointed that they didn't do that. And then Celestian, yeah, he asked a bunch of questions about devs and stuff. And it's funny because Doug did mention the author extension that Celestian did, but then he didn't answer his questions about other shit. So, but I feel sorry for the person on May 1st who is responsible, whether it's Doug or whoever it's going to be, when they post the Kickstarter and then comments just get flooded in there, because this is a complicated process of everybody.
Ooh.
Everybody signing up. Hey, D. Thompson, 0001, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, so it's going to be a lot of questions, between now and then. And we're on the countdown. Every day I tweet out so many days, and I put the picture, and then I repin it to the Twitter account, so you can kind of keep your eye on the timeline. But I mean, May 1st, how hard is it to remember that? And then May 1st, they're going to do the Kickstarter with all the different backer levels and bonuses. They said they're going to try to avoid stretch goals, or at least avoid ones that extend the time period. So they're not going to offer anything that's going to make them take longer to do it. They specifically said they're not going to do that, which is awesome, because they're going to give a target date and they're going to either meet or beat it. And right now that target date is December for full release. Beta testing will obviously be up to that time, and alpha testing will probably begin shortly after the Kickstarter's over, so maybe June 1st or whatever. I don't know how long the Kickstarter is going to be. I would assume 30 days, but I don't know. When did they say the target date for the alpha or alpha party? I don't know. It's in Orlando, Florida, and I did send Doug an email saying, does the social media team rate as staff? And he told me, unfortunately, due to expenses, we're only sticking with full-time employees. But he told me, regardless of if I back the Kickstarter or not, which I obviously am going to, but he did say that if I managed to find my way to to Florida that he would see to it that I got in. But I think it's going to be limited to 100 people, and I don't know the price or the details for that, and I also don't know when it's going to be. But I would assume it would have to be in the summer or the fall. I don't think it would be
Alright,
any
okay,
earlier than, say, July, and probably no later than September or October. But again, these are all just guesses on my part.
We left off with Sling. Sling, it is your turn.
Oh, whoa, they're all back.
Yes, we did. Sling's going to move up and drop some shatter on these.
Chatter.
Damage.
Here I was yapping, and my countdown was a little off. He said 12
And
minutes, and I put it
that
in,
will
but it was
be my
probably closer
turn.
to 11.
Ellen.
Game on. All right. I guess I'm just going to try to get closer, so I will dash. And I won't get that close. I'll stand right back there.
They're almost like spider monk wizard things.
Spider monk, spider monk. Who are the
Their
spider
hands,
monks?
its hands clasped together.
Why is Joe's...
Oh god.
In that area,
Joe, did you move away from the mic? We can't hear that well anymore.
oh, yep, mic was up. There we go.
Much better.
Thank you. So within that area there, you see a pattern which causes you some discomfort. Let's try wisdom saving throws.
Ah,
I'm not comfortable.
Each of you, holy fuck, you all failed. 4 of you failed at least. Voila, Sling, Stacy, and Nola become completely dazed. You are incapacitated, and your movement is 0.
one of my favorite spells. Of course it would come back to bite me in the ass.
Stacy,
I'm
you are
sleeping.
incapacitated, and your
Yeah.
movement is 0. There is no saving throw to make. Nola, same.
Is Thalen the person who is not incapacitated,
I believe so.
able to understand what happened?
A pattern flashed in front of your eyes, and that pattern, I mean, you are able to shake it off, and you see everyone else just like they are standing slack-jawed.
Okay.
You, however, are not.
Right.
This one walks up slowly, seeing that everyone seems to be well in hand. Reaches out its hand towards Nola. It actually hits. No, he's going to go towards. Yeah, it would be. Fuck. It's a
Fuck.
claw attack, not its hand, but claw nonetheless. Misses.
Isn't there something with being incapacitated? Isn't this like an auto hit or something?
It's a crit if it hits.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Double crit?
Yeah. So this one walks up and just rakes the ever-loving hell out of you. Thankfully, when it does that, you snap out of whatever stupor you were in.
Bitch. Ow.
Voila. You are stunned and incapacitated. Sling. Use the same. That one.
All right, I've got a plan. I don't know if it's gonna work.
So I'll just go through this. You have seen everyone was in a complete stupor. This thing walked up very confidently, very slowly, raked its hand and its claws against Nola. The first one gouging some cloth out of the way, and the second one finding its mark. But as soon as Nola took that damage, you saw her, got it. Damn it! Saw
Okay.
her
We're getting
scream
closer.
out in pain and like come back to it.
All right, I'm going to slap Wala's shoulder and yell "Wake up" and see if that does anything.
It'll be an action.
Okay.
You not so much slap her shoulder, but you grab her by the shoulders and shake her vigorously. She snaps out of it. Her
Okay.
eyes focus once.
I'll take the op shot, and as my movement, I'm going to run over here and I'm going to slam into Sling with my body.
All right, go ahead and do a 1d4 6. 1d6.
1d46. Damn.
Okay. Not too much. Sling takes a little bit of damage and
Hey,
snaps out of it.
man! What was
Hey,
that?
man! What the hell's going on? Okay.
Voila, can you double check that Hex would not have gone away? Or his Hex a concentration? Hex is concentration.
Hex is concentration.
With you being incapacitated would drop.
And then bonus action Shield of Faith on Nola.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
Sounds good.
Oh, I'm out of spells now.
I think Nola already had that on her.
No, it might have gone off when we took her a long rest or something.
There's
Might have.
two on.
Oh, yeah. Well, it should have gone off because long rest is, even though it's instantaneous, it's 8 hours. So all those effects would have disappeared. We didn't.
Yeah, I didn't do that. So
Yeah. So you can take off or at least I can. I can
I
probably
did.
take it off. Okay. And then that damage 2 that I have, that's probably gone too, isn't it?
It was till the end of the fight.
Oh, and this is still the same fight. Okay. Right. You're right. Encounter as opposed to rest
Yep.
doesn't really. Okay.
This one gets an angle and you see a large stream of venom spew forth from its mouth. Voila. Misses. Nola. Misses. As the venom flies over your heads and splashes on the ground. Stacy. Oh, no one woke you up. You're still out of it. Nola.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I don't appreciate this spider monk. Got spears.
Hit.
Nice.
It's a miss. No effect.
Key point, flurry of blows.
Keep on moving.
Give me just a second.
Keep on grooving.
I hate this. Give me, I'll need extra time now.
No problem.
I look forward to Fridays, you guys. I love this game.
So yeah, I think I'll end up making a bard or cleric.
I wonder
After
if
Nola
when
dies.
Saltmarsh comes out next month.
So
if
that
I
was
need
a
to
hit. However,
DM a campaign.
it
I don't know.
cast shield, and as it cast shield, a spark of electricity shoots forth, and you'll be subject to a little bit of maybe damage.
Cool.
I wonder where the trap is.
The sparks miss you as the melee
I'm the only
spell
one that knows
attack
there's a
failed.
trap.
Sweet. And the attack hit?
Your attack did hit, yes.
I think these are
That one was
I
a
think
miss.
these are the random monsters, you guys. But the trap's got to be in there somewhere. I don't know. Whose 5 foot square is that? Voila. Yeah, it must be Voila's.
Oh, it's supposed to just do it, huh? I didn't know that. Claws. Voila, I think you're supposed to have... Are you supposed to have that thing on?
I took damage last round. Didn't? No, I didn't. So
I don't
yes.
think you did. I think I just attacked you and it fell off again. So claw, I did 2 attacks just to have it as disadvantage, and that missed. And the staff swings around towards Nola and misses as well. Voila.
Well, seeing as to how I'm in closer than I normally like to be, I am putting a bonfire right there.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think you want to drop that on it.
That global timeout is not long enough,
Oh, did I
evidently,
not
because
target him?
Revan Master was able to do both of those. He said this will never end. That's great.
I'm not seeing this as actually working. I don't know what you're trying to do.
All right, I'll just do this.
Did it succeed on its save?
Successful.
So in that case, I think it doesn't take any
No,
damage.
is it no damage? Okay.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, none.
Okay.
Do.
Anything else?
Yeah. Oh, do I take the op shot and back up? No, I'm gonna stay here.
All right, Sling is going to move to there. Drop a little Toll the Dead on Spiderling.
It was a fail.
Excellent. And then with the remaining movement, I'm going to run at Stacy and slam.
Give me a D6, please.
Ah. When you want to roll low.
Stacy, someone remembered you. Jarred you loose a little bit, but you are no longer incapacitated.
I
I'm
remembered her. I
hurt.
just wasn't close enough.
By 6
So-
points. Horrible.
I thought you were hurt by my love.
Wait, how come
You,
Stacy's thing isn't
just in
lighting up?
time, Sling. Because this is never going to end. Someone else decided to Give you another thing.
Oh, it wasn't someone else. It was the same person, Revan Master 88. Even though there's
That
global
jerk.
timeouts, I think he waited long enough and added another one.
I want to point out that he's doing a fantastic job of actually following the ways of Revan, of adhering both to the good and the bad. So bravo to you,
Oh,
sir, or madam.
no wonder the thing isn't working.
This thing pops into existence right behind or right next to all three of you.
I had moved
and
Discord, that's why.
Thalon, it tries to bite you.
Okay.
Misses. Stacy, you are hit. And are successful on your save. So you only take half damage.
Realizing the trap might never go off, but it is there. He did put it. Because I heard the reason I know he did.
And you're up, Talon.
Alright. Everybody's awake. So check to make sure I don't have any special stuff. No, I don't. That means I'm just going to attack the new monster.
I messed up. I'm sorry. As it ends its turn, it vanishes.
Okay. Let me look at something very quickly to see. No, I don't have any special crap like that. I would like to try to do whatever the DM will allow me to do to sense if I think it's invisible or is it gone. Can I smell it? Can I hear it?
You can neither, like, it had feet scraping on the ground. They are not, like, it's not invisible.
Okay, so then
it's not making any sound. It's
Got
not
it.
scraping against the ground. You don't see footsteps or hear footsteps.
All right, in that case, I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration, to swing.
Okay. That was a miss.
A 19 is a miss. Oh,
It's
no.
got shield out.
Oh, that's right, it does. It's got a +5. Okay, well, I submit to the gods of bad turns.
You see him kind of walk around.
All right, so we've got
once
a
again,
crit and haste for Stacy.
spits some venom towards y'all.
By the way, kudos to all of you in the chat who's using your XP
Nola
and
dodges.
properly putting the character's name in.
That one
and
does
all
not.
That. A lot of people screw that up sometimes.
And it's successful on his con save. As the poison got into his eyes, he's able to shake it out and not be blinded.
Nice.
Stacy.
Stacy has been hasted and also has a crit. All by, guess who? Revan Master 88.
So, like, he's helping us and screwing us over at the same time?
It might be a ploy to give the party extra XP. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what he's doing
he is
either.
sadly mistaken. You guys are just getting the same XP no matter what.
What?
What?
Yeah, you're all pretty fucked. He's going through a hell of a lot of work.
He who was both Jedi and Sith.
So I don't even need to roll. I just drag the damage.
Give me a D6.
Yeah, D6 in case the table procs.
You're good. Go ahead. Just hold shift when you do damage. Damage done.
And on your
That's a miss.
Next attack or next turn, Diablo Bob is also giving you a crit.
That's a hit.
All right, I'll go ahead and use that critical hit for my next turn. Okay, I have no idea why it did 2. Okay.
I don't know what you're trying to do. Sorry.
Roll a d6 for the critical. right?
She-
Yes, no.
She's hasted as well, so yeah, she can.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna do my second
Just
turn
well,
right now.
that's not damage. That's
Oh.
just 2d6.
Gotcha. I understand now.
Okay, but you said my next attack is going to be a critical.
Yeah, so just hold shift and roll the damage.
But the D6 thing is to see if it procs an effect.
Correct. Yep. Give me just a second.
Damn it! Sorry.
Ooh, I get a potion of healing. What? Thanks, Dead Hand. Where am I? Is this me right here?
Oh, clicking wrong buttons. God damn it.
Nice. I'm back in it, baby. I mean, I wasn't out, but... I think Joe must be joking about the XP unless he's not giving extra XP for the monsters. I'm gonna
All right,
ask
go
him
ahead.
about that seriously though
That
after
last
the
one
game
was
because
a
that
hit.
is part of the deal. You gotta do that. The players can't just beat on monsters that don't mean anything.
That's a miss.
Hey, when somebody redeems something in the chat, I hear this beer.
Nola.
Do you guys hear that on the stream as well? Do you guys hear that noise? You should.
Yeah, spiders. Fear attacks.
It's a table flipper. You're right, Celestian.
That's a hit.
It's a table flipper.
I'll use my inspiration on the second
C. You do hear it. C. Okay, I'm assuming that's yes.
That's a hit.
You do hear it. Okay, Dead
So
Hand.
my
Thank you.
last key point for a flurry of blows.
Sounds good.
We got a long rest
And
in
a
the chat.
miss.
We're gonna need to take a long rest again anyway. Fuck.
And a hit.
Let's see. Let's look at the party here. Well,
Drops.
everybody's damaged a little, but
I will move down there.
Nola's a monk tank.
Voila.
I will stop this bonfire.
Sounds good.
Great bonfire.
I have to cast Hex again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do 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 do.
Then I feel like I have to move so I can see it around the edge of the column.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay.
Hit.
Got tired and didn't program some abilities that thought I could
And a
set
hit.
to engage anything else.
Sling.
Nice. I love my Eldritch Blast friend. I'm going to move all the way down to there, make room for anybody else, and start swinging my reach.
No thing. Go ahead.
All right. Off.
Give me a second here.
Hey, I'm 4th level, not 3rd level. The fuck? We change that. Let's see. Rob 2E info. Is this it?
That
Yeah.
was a miss. Give me a moment.
Oh,
Well,
As
4th
it
level
cast
paladin.
shield.
all right.
There we go. 4th level elf
Messed this up
paladin.
last time, I think. Let me give it. I gotta read this a little bit.
Do 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 do.
Oh,
do,
it's just
do,
supposed
do,
to damage
do,
you
do.
if it casts shield. So there you go. You have a little bit of lightning damage come
The
back at you.
Biden maneuver.
You know, you're
No, his is a sniff. His
All
is,
right.
Trump is groping.
I will
Biden
take
is
my
sniffing.
last swing, and then I can move away because it used its.
That's a
It's
miss.
probably a
Oh, I'm next,
I'll
huh?
move back to there and end my.
The thing pops in back behind you.
Nice.
Attacks. Gets 1 bite on you.
I have no spells. I can't hex anybody.
Damages you for a little bit.
Bane or nothing.
Then
I
pops
yell,
back
"Don't
out
move!"
pops back out of existence. Thalon.
Thalon, okay, I'm gonna move down here. To there actually. And then I'm going to invoke as a bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen. That's right, you heard me. And that
Look
allows
at
me
you
to
reading
resist
shit.
all for
I said, look at you reading shit.
right? And then that allows me to resist all for 1 round. And as I do that, I'm gonna attack.
Sounds good.
Motherfucker.
No table. Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna stand here and resist.
I resist. I like it. Very similar to before. Nola, Walla, and Stacy see a hypnotic pattern and are all once again completely incapacitated.
Nice.
Thalon. Claw towards you, misses. Stacy, you're back to not doing anything. Nola, same.
Wait,
Voila, same.
yeah, never mind.
Sling.
All right, Sling's gonna launch a bunch of magic missiles into this thing. I'm gonna go 3rd level, just
You
to.
should launch
fill-
one into each of the incapacitated people.
No, none of that.
Better
Alright,
than
here we go.
Fireball. Yeah.
Wake up, slick-a-cow. That's funny.
That'll do.
All right.
3rd level. Nice, 3rd level.
Hello.
This thing does not appear next to you. I clicked it too early. Sorry.
How do you fucking kill a phase spider? You gotta ready a fucking stunning action or some shit. That's like a high-level monster, I think.
This thing pops back into existence in this spot. Voila, is hit.
Is this where we all die? I don't know.
As she is incapacitated, it is an automatic crit. She was successful on her
Is incapacitated at
concentration save,
automatic.
constitution salary. So it's just some poison damage.
It doesn't say that.
And once
Incapacitated
again,
can
out of
take no actions or
existence.
reactions.
Thalon.
I didn't know it was an automatic crit. All right, I'm gonna swing.
And voila, you are no longer incapacitated.
Sweet.
However, Hex did go away.
I'm imagining a 12
That's
doesn't
a
hit.
miss.
If a 19 doesn't hit. Okay, I'll pass.
Do it. You know you wanna.
D&D 5e incapacitated
God damn it! I really should have read these monsters a bit better than I
automatic
did. Claws,
critical.
miss, and staff. Gotcha on the staff. On top of bludgeoning, this one does a bit of psychic damage as it you feel a large pain in your skull. Your shield of faith has expired.
Boo.
Wisdom saving throw was a failure, and you are stunned.
That's fantastic.
Stacy, no one woke you up.
That's fine. This is my normal. Just
Yeah, right?
stand here, look
Nola,
pretty.
you again the same. Voila, you are not stunned.
Well, that doesn't
Or
answer
no
my fucking
longer
question.
incapacitated, I should say.
Right. But all of my friends are kind of frozen up, yes?
Stacy and Nola are clearly kind of standing slack-jawed, stunned, incapacitated. Yep. Thalon is getting his ass beat on by a spider, and Sling is hiding between a couple pillars. Casting magic.
Vow of fuck your mother is probably a good idea if 19s are. Oh yeah, it's a good call, Diablo Bob.
Hashtag mage tactics.
Oh yeah.
How do I find out that this
All
they're
right.
doing
I
incapacitated
would
wrong?
like to carry on Eldritch Blasting.
All right. That's a miss. And a miss.
Well, dang it. And I would like to go running this way and see if I can't
I
bump
can't
into
find.
Stacy.
Maybe I need to look under sage advice.
Yep, give me a 1d6.
And this is how I die. Not by, a spider, but by my own party members trying to wake me up.
Right? Just keep
One paper
falling
cut
asleep.
at a time.
Right?
Take some
Deserves
damage,
assault.
but are no longer incapacitated.
I haven't been able to verify this, but many people are telling me that incapacitated is not an auto crit. That's unconscious, not incapacitated. Incapacitated just means that you can't move.
Okay.
All right, as a bonus action, I'm going to do a little second wind.
See, Joe would go with it, but I'm freaking out because anytime I'm playing, I need to know. I need to see
and
the
then
rule.
I'm going to move over here.
I need to see somebody who said it.
And so I don't hurt my little lady friend Nola, I'm going to shake her by the shoulders, try to snap out.
Yeah, that works just fine.
And that'll be my turn.
Works just fine. Who the
What's happening? Is it
and Shield
between
of Faith
rounds?
is gone now. I think we talked about that already.
Yep.
Your little buddy here pops back into existence. Bites, voila, hits. Does some damage.
The only thing you can do is ready actions to hit that thing when it shows up.
Successful on that poison saving throw. And bounces out. Fallon, you are stunned.
Anything I can do to get out of that?
Just gonna double check here. You will be stunned until the start of the spider's turn. So no.
Okay. Yeah, it's paralyzed, not incapacitated. You're right.
Good news is
Paralyzed.
you are no longer stunned at this point.
Paralyzed says an attack that hits a creature is critical if it's within 5 feet. Yeah. So that's why I keep this open, because there's a lot of fucking nuances to the conditions.
And it rakes claws.
Ooh, oh.
Nola.
I got to get that in there.
And the staff once again. On Nola is a miss. Stacy.
So I've been woken up somehow?
You have been, yeah.
Okay, lovely.
That was dead hand. All right, I'm going to
Okay.
leave that on the screen
I'm
until
gonna
he
move
does
over
it.
there.
A miss. A hit. Give me just a second.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that one's a miss.
Oh, I was wondering why I missed with the 19 she hit with the 15. That's because he was shielded when I
And what kind of
attacked him.
weapon are you using? A melee weapon, right?
Yeah, melee, magical, slashing.
Yep. You're successful on that saving throw that everyone doing melee attacks should
You
have been
spent too much
taking from the start.
XP.
Oh.
You're
But
not
oh,
rank.
you
no.
fucked up,
Diablo Bob, you
so-
weren't
Oh,
first,
I
were you?
clicked
Now
next
you're
actor. Were
100th.
you finished with your turn? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm done. Yeah.
That's what it's
I'm
for.
done.
Okay.
Being number one don't get you anything.
Nola.
All right. I'm going to be attacking, so ready to do some saves. That one misses.
It does. That is a hit.
And did that do the lightning thing?
It didn't.
All right. And as a bonus action, I'll take one unarmed strike.
Another hit. As you're hitting it, some blood is spurting out, which you're not getting on you, which is why I keep
No.
throwing saves your way.
All right. That's my turn.
All right, voila.
Well, let's move over here so we can blast it some more.
Sounds good.
Ha
Miss.
ha ha! Diablo Bob, trying to give
And a
yourself
miss.
XP, goddammit.
Or not
and
blast
pick
it
up
some
games.
more.
That's funny.
Blast towards it for sure. Sling.
All right, Sling is going to move over to there and launch Scorching Ray. Second.
Okay.
This fucking phase spider is gonna show up again and punk voila probably. I'm not doing too good either. Do I have any
Hit.
potions? I don't want to use my action to drink a potion. Fucking put the smackdown on this guy with my vow of enmity.
Go ahead.
And it's only good for one target, right?
And everyone can add a D10 Bardic Inspiration. Everyone but Sling, that is.
Nice. And my third ray.
It's a hit.
And by the way, for those of you that don't know, on your character sheet, if you don't know, there's a hero point thing up there. You can put 1d10 Bardic Inspiration there.
And to finish my turn off, I'll move to right there.
Good. To the other side of you now.
Phase spider, what just happened?
Ooh, misses badly.
Voila has received a potion of superior healing from Chartal in the chat.
Dallin, you're up.
Thank you.
And he did the disadvantage, so get rid of that.
Round 18.
Right? Okay, I am going to utter a few words, and this will be my channel divinity vow of enmity against this dude. And then I'll attack.
That's a hit.
All right.
All right, give me a second. Claws and staff, it looks like. Stacy, get you. Dallin, staff hits you. And you dead.
I'm not dead.
Dying.
Oh, dying. Sorry. Stacy, you're up.
Okay, let's
How
see
dare
if
you try
I
to pull the
can
trigger on death so fast.
maybe maybe do something. So I'm gonna use my. Oh wait, I have bardic inspiration, so I
Yep.
can go ahead and use.
I think you need to do something before you use Bardic Inspiration, but
Yeah, you don't
can.
have to use it until
Yeah.
you want to use it after you know the
No,
answer.
Oh well, yeah. I guess let me attack first.
And then you can figure out whether you want to use that now or not.
Nice.
So that'd be an 18 to hit,
That hits.
and let me just go ahead and do a trip attack.
Okay.
Dead hand.
Or
I think you're.
attempt a
I
trip
think
attack.
you're. Is it? It didn't come through. How come?
It was
it timed
successful.
out?
God damn it. Too many fucking legs.
There are a few, yeah.
And
Damage done, though.
again. Okay, this time I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Sounds good.
If I die, I'm gonna go back to druid.
That's a hit.
Throw in another trip attack.
It was successful.
And I will use bonus actions. Second win.
Potion of healing. Okay. Potion of healing for
Heck.
me. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Revan Master has given me a potion of healing.
And action surge.
She's wanting to take it out.
Yeah.
I think she does. And she
Yeah.
did.
Awesome.
Fallon, you're back.
I got a potion of healing, but I'm prone. I gotta mark myself prone here.
Anything else for us, Stacy?
Oh, nope, sorry. I forgot there's still one more lurking around.
Nola.
I ready a spear attack for when the space spider shows back up.
That's a melee, right?
It's melee or thrown.
Okay.
Yeah, same with javelins, huh?
Voila.
Well, I am going to walk toward the door and ready
Trap.
hex for when that
Some fucking
spider
thing.
does show up.
Okay. Sling.
All right, I'm going to move out here and ready a second level magic missile for when that blinker comes.
All right. Go ahead and burn the slot.
Okay.
And it appears those that have reactions can do. Nola hits.
It's dead.
It's dead.
So I'm gonna redeem. I'm gonna give you your
Hot
XP back, Revan Master. Just so everyone knows, I'm gonna give him his XP back. But Revan Master did try to buy a fumble for the phase spider.
Nice.
And with that, you finally find yourselves out of combat.
All right, we got this gem removal system in place on the door. And I don't know if there's another gem in here, but I have the Wand of Secrets, so if we think we might be able to find a secret exit somewhere or try the door first.
Yeah, I would say use the Wand of Secrets and walk around the perimeter of the room and see if you find anything. That's a good idea.
Well, while they're doing that, I would like to just simply try the door.
It does not open.
So yeah, I'll do a circuit of the
Yippee-ki-yay is overpowered.
room with the Wand of Secrets.
I believe the Wand of Secrets, if you read it, is a one-time use it, and it'll show you every secret within like 40 feet or something like that.
Oh, it
Let
is
me-
30
I'll
feet,
look.
I think, but I thought you could do it. I thought it. Oh yeah. Well.
It has charges.
Oh, it has charges. Yeah. So let's see how far. Well, you could stand. Let's see.
I think you can. I mean, just let me know what you want to do.
You think over by that wall is it most likely?
I would say stand because you can get north and south within 60 feet, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I would do. Stand there, and that's it. That's the most you're gonna get. And then if not,
Most coverage, yep.
come like right here and burn another charge, and that pretty much is the whole room.
Pretty much take care of the room, I think. So just 2 charges, you should be able to get the whole room.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, someone used a couple charges already. I only have one left.
Oh shit.
We had a
Then
we had a long rest, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a dawn thing, which would be different than long rest.
Okay.
But
Yeah. I don't know what happened since when you were playing last time, if you had an overnight sleep or whatever.
it did not.
All right. So I've got one, and I'll trip it right there. I think that's kind of centrally located to get the biggest circumference on this end of the room.
It's not really a secret, but below you, probably 10 feet in front of you, what shines or what shows itself hidden beneath some rubble is a ring of iron keys.
Cool.
That's why we came over here, was looking for keys.
that's one of the quests, isn't it?
Now we were letting some dummy out of a cell on the other side.
I think you had
Oh,
some
okay.
cells and non-cell there that you were going to let some people out of.
Yeah, so I'll grab those.
Yeah,
and pick
put them in
them
the
up
part
and say,
sheet.
Got some
In the
keys.
world of the characters, my guy's just like, what happened yesterday?
What happened 15 minutes ago?
What happened
I
just a
remember.
minute ago? Was there spiders in here?
That whole
Very
fight, by the
short-term
way,
memory loss.
took less than 2 minutes.
Yeah,
In work.
yeah. It took us 2.5 hours. I love it.
I'm gonna search the Sun Elf's body.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I wanted to go through, except for the ones that have thorns. I want to be careful, but I want to see if any of these things that we killed have any special advantages, like things we can use on their bodies or whatever. But again, the ones that are thorny, I'm going to be very careful. I'm not going to want to get stuck by those.
Okay. Someone was searching the Sun Elf, and Marta. Really, the only thing that you see of note are quite a lot of notes,
Just a minute ago, I kicked some ass. Yeah, that was it.
particularly around Drow culture
No
and
more
her
monsters.
fascination with it.
Oh, I need to check out
You
China.
see references to a house Auren Varndar. I'll put it in some notes somewhere for you, but a Drow house in which she was interested in maybe studying and or joining. It seems her fascination with these creatures was quite extensive.
And unnatural. Yeah, I'll take all the notes.
Certainly. Anyone else doing anything?
Did we try the keys on the door yet? Or if there's any kind of keyhole near the door?
I don't believe you have.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good.
Okay. Voila attempted to open it, and then looking at the door, does not see a place for a keyhole, does not see a place like where a lock or anything would be. Like this is a plain door that is clearly shut. You do see on this side, though, a recess very similar to the outside of the door looked like,
It looks like
in which
Like a gem.
a gem would fit.
it looks like almost everything I have in here for the
So
store
I guess we need to search all the bodies and
is
around the room to see
everything
if
is
there's another gem in here somewhere.
a 60-second global cooldown and a 30-minute personal cooldown.
You do thoroughly search and do not find one.
Do we have any of our inventory? Any gem?
I
I believe Fallon put it in the door last week.
And then that.
I mean, a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, it was a couple minutes ago. And then, what's his name took it?
We do have
the
a gem in our bag. That's one gem.
This is I should say 0 there because I did spend my gem.
You can try that one.
I think that was the one he was gonna get rid of.
Yeah, I had one in my inventory, but that's the one I used last week, so I just put it to 0.
Oh, gotcha.
And that's pretty unlike me to have not remembered to do that, but I don't think I had 2. I think I just had 1.
I know. Yeah, I do believe it was just the one that I saw.
Okay. So that's right. I'm gonna pray to the almighty Raven Queen for guidance.
You do find yourselves locked within this chamber.
Well, let's build a little a mini campfire and set up some rations and count our XP.
You don't need a mini campfire. Bonfire.
Oh, right. You
wherever you want it.
That's right.
So I do have a pickaxe, and I know by the door the walls go through to the other side because we came through that way. Would I be able to start chipping away at this wall with the pickaxe and break through?
I don't know if you'll be able to break through, but you can certainly attempt to chip away at the wall.
Yeah, I'll take the pickaxe, the miner's pick, to the wall and see if I can break.
Okay, give me an athletics check, please.
Celestian, I see your ellipse in the Twitch chat, and I'm wondering what that is.
I may need to hand this to someone else.
Oh, nice roll.
Ding, ding.
You can you continue to work on it. It's just a matter of how well you do and other things. So Sling he grabbed his pickaxe out and is swinging away at the wall.
Hey guys, I think this thing we might be able to get through this if anybody wants to give me a hand.
Yeah, it'll take a considerable amount of time.
I want to take at least a short rest.
Yes, I sit down Native American style is what we say now. And
you could just say cross-legged.
Cross-legged, thank you. I just didn't know how to do it. I'm old and I'm white, so you have to forgive me. Actually, you should absolutely not forgive me.
No, we don't.
I'm old and I'm white, and that's why I say things like that. And yes, I agree. Short rest for Thalen. He's not liking it. You could just say cross-legged, CJ.
Yeah. So if we're short resting, which I think we should, once I have a spell slot back, I would like to try dispel magic on that door.
Dead hand, is that true? Because then that rechanges the holy shit.
You're trying to dispel magic, you said?
Yes.
See,
it'll
that
have
does
to be
level
after
me.
the short rest because I don't have a spell slot right now.
I level.
Okay.
See, now I'm wondering how much of that XP was since we took the long rest, and would I have leveled? Because I'm 1,000 over.
What long rest? You guys didn't take a long rest.
We did. We got one from the chat, remember?
Oh, you think that counts. I get that.
Yeah, I didn't stop you and say to add up XP because I didn't want to waste time doing that, but it might have made a difference.
I really don't think I would have been. Yeah.
Oh, so okay, so you heard him.
So Sling is working on the wall,
Yes, sir.
and a couple of the people are looking at short rests.
Yeah.
I'll keep hammering away while they're relaxing.
Everyone else was taking short rest. Nola
Yes,
and
Yes.
Talon. Right?
Yes.
And I would too. I'd like some hit points back.
Jesus.
I can't tell who the fuck I did this. Nola and Vala.
Talon taking a short rest.
Talon and Stacy.
Oh, there's a couple good rolls. I'm gonna do one more. Try to max it out. No. 5. I'm still gonna do it. I still didn't get fucking fuck. What the fuck?
All types of fucked up numbers, man.
Yeah. I rolled they were good. I rolled like a 10 and a 7, then I rolled like a 2 and a 1.
Sling. As you're working away on that for the 2 hours or whatever, how long hour long a long rest, right?
Yep.
You'll have 1 level of exhaustion, and given your progress, you would figure probably another 3 or 4 hours of this, and you could probably get through it.
All right. Anybody else want to take over while I short rest?
I will.
All right, I'll hand him the pickaxe. Let me get exhausted.
Talon, you can go ahead and give me an athletic.
Okay.
And Talon works away for the next hour.
While he's working, I am going to try Dispel Magic
Yep,
on the
go ahead
door,
and
just to see.
you dispel magic on the door, and it does not open.
Yeah, I figured, but I got to
It's
try
worth a shot.
something.
I'm sure that Sling and I are glad that it didn't magically open. So we're pounding on the wall for an hour.
Yeah, I'm all exhausted over here.
After an hour of working, Talon, you have suffered 2 levels of exhaustion, and you think it would probably take another 8 hours to get through.
Oof, that's
8
bad.
hours of hammering?
Of
Picking, I mean?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I turn around and I'm like, I don't know why I'm such an idiot. I should have stopped after a few minutes. That's not going to work. I mean, it will eventually, but if we want to spend the time.
I think we're gonna have to. I mean, there's no other way for us to get out of here that we can.
Do you have any more shadows, Sling?
I have a 3rd level left. I was gonna save that for the hut, but to get out of here, I think that
We're going to have to spend
Look,
a
we don't
long
need the
time in
hut.
here. We're going to need at least one long rest, which is 8 hours, but then one person, like long resting over 10 hours with each of us doing 2-hour shifts on the wall or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the math is, but
yeah, that makes sense. The long rest heals 1 level of exhaustion only,
yeah,
or is
that's
it
right.
1? Okay. So I'm at 1, and Thalen's at 2 levels of exhaustion. But if we long rest, I can go back at it again because I'll be
Right,
refreshed.
and I can get rid of 1, that's good enough.
Yeah, since we're in here, we probably don't need the hut.
No, I don't think so.
Shatter's really good against objects, but it might have better.
Yeah, before we long rest, let me drop 3rd level shatter on it, where we chipped away.
Okay.
So let me just look at the. Do you have anything I can target?
No.
because it's a con save.
I'm assuming a wall doesn't have Constitution.
All right.
No, just roll
So it'll
damage.
be. Let me
Oh,
add
you know what?
D,
Let me open
'cause
up
I'm
my
doing
before
third
I
level, I'm gonna
screw
add
up.
another
Let me
D8.
open up all my spells. Knock is I wouldn't have that. It's too high level,
And
but also
I'm
not
gonna
a
aim
paladin
right
spell.
where we chipped away.
I don't see any particular helpfulness on like a creature that was made of stone or inorganic material would have disadvantage on it, but it doesn't do any particularly large amount of damage on. It's not like a siege type spell.
No, but it's
Yeah, you can definitely
It's-
tell that you've assisted in knocking down that wall. It did not like, blow out or anything.
Do we see that any like our judgment of 8 hours of hammering has changed to lesser hours, or do we not know that?
It seemed as though you made progress.
Okay.
It would be difficult to know. I mean, if Sling continued at the pace he was, it was only going to take a few hours. Fallon, you kind of sucked, so it's going to take for fucking ever.
God damn it.
Got to teach you some technique.
Right. Well, I mean, at this point, Thalen
I
is
think-
only concerned with resting to get rid of this exhaustion, so he's
So
not
I
gonna
think
give any help.
everybody who's not exhausted should take a turn at the pickaxe, just so we can wear it down before we rest, and then go at it again, I guess. And I can drop another shatter on it once I've rested.
there's a strong chance that we'll take more than one level of exhaustion, but Nola will give it a try.
Okay. It would be athletics.
Yeah, right, Diablo, but we still
And that
can't.
is 2 levels of exhaustion for Nola.
There's probably
However,
ways
you
to get
are
on the other
getting
side of the
closer.
wall, but then nobody has a gem to open the goddamn door.
Is anyone else giving it a shot?
All right, I'll take a go at it too. You know,
Sharing in the work, I enjoy it.
Guys,
Voila.
strength isn't really my thing, but I'll pick at it a bit. Athletics, right?
Correct.
I think it's literally only Thalen's thing.
Voila, you are correct. That is not your forte.
Right?
You,
So
however, in the same amount of work, will have 3 levels of exhaustion.
Oh my god. I don't know that anybody would have wanted to do it, but everybody should remember that some people have bardic inspiration and some people have advantage, so we could have maybe used those on those.
Yeah, the bardic inspiration would have gone with the battle. So
Yeah, that only lasts 10 minutes anyway.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so that's gone. I didn't know that it was a time
bardic
thing.
inspiration lasts a short amount of time, I think.
Yeah, I still have my inspiration, so I'll use it next time if I have to roll athletics again. Hopefully, my tech have to roll it again. But
Yeah, so the idea here, guys, is that you're all assisting in getting the same
He
amount of
wasn't
work
clear
done on
about
this
that.
wall.
That was not clear that was
and,
a limited thing.
I guess it kind of makes little
And
sense
that came from a
for,
crit table
Voila's
thing.
got 3 levels of exhaustion for doing the same amount of work as Sling, who only has 1 level. That's kind of where I was going with.
No, but that makes sense. Does Stacy want to try?
yeah, I'll show her the technique and try to give her help on her roll if I can. Just say, hey, when you hold it like this, and swing straight down so your arm's not getting tired. Don't swing from the side.
I'm going to say, given Stacy's attitude towards elves, teaching an orc how to swing,
Yeah.
I bet she takes well to
Right,
it.
but I think that the part that's not being understood, Reverend
like the
Master,
idea,
is that
though.
the critical hit table
Okay.
awards the bardic
So, are there any
inspiration with no
cracks
time limit,
around
but he's
the
not playing it
door,
that
that
way. So
the wall section that shut on us?
Not that you can see. Looks like a pretty well sealed door.
So, like, no cracks for even paper to slide through.
What are you trying to do?
So previously, because Stacy is a character that carried over from a previous
Mhm.
campaign, she has something in her inventory, a paper bird, which will magically carry a message to somebody.
Okay.
So what I was thinking, write on the paper bird, send it through the crack, have it go back up to the yawning portal, say, "Hey, we're stuck. We'll pay to have somebody rescue our asses."
Bring a
And
gem.
yeah, bring a gem and pray that that happens.
Okay. That's something you can do. That would seem
oh,
legitimate.
it does say during this encounter. I looked it up.
So when they get back, they'll have Jimi Hendrix knocking on the door. Hey, Jim's here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I know that when you are in bad spots, given the history of this adventure, whenever you found yourselves damaged and surrounded by a group or at the mercy of someone else, it has really gone well for this group.
So your enemies within
True.
30 feet gain bardic inspiration D10 that can be
So
used
yeah,
during this
that's
encounter. So it did say
I,
that,
I like the ingenuity.
but they were saying 10 minutes and whatnot or whatever. You guys know what I'm saying.
so yeah, that's
Okay.
what
So
I'm setting the
you
paper bird to
go
do.
ahead and remove that from your inventory, and the paper slides through the barest of cracks between the door opening and shutting, and is for the gone. I mean, I don't know how you would know where it was or where it was going, but it is no longer there.
Awesome.
Presumably doing exactly what you've asked it to do.
I'm gonna go sleep in the corner.
Well, I mean, I
Sounds
would
good.
address it to what's his face in the yawning portal, and it should make its way there to him magically.
Like it floats up and in this little bird thing, and it says, "Hey, what's your face?"
Durnan.
You with a mustache.
Noonan.
That's exactly what it's gonna say. You
All
with a
right,
mustache.
I like it. That's funny. All right, is anyone else doing anything, or is everyone resting?
I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
rest.
say I've kind of slid down the wall here. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I think Bala's saying, "Fuck that! I am not doing that again." You figured if you all gave it another round, Stacy didn't give it a round, but those of you that did, if you gave it another shot, you probably break through.
I'll definitely do that when I'm. Now, will I have to roll again if I start chipping before
Oh
we
yeah.
take the long rest? Okay, so I'll take a long rest.
Okay, everyone else fine taking long rest?
Yes.
Yep.
Paladin 5, here I come.
Long rest taken. No problems.
I can level my character.
Yes, that one you can level your character, and then you can all let me know if you're doing new turns trying to chip away at this wall or not.
Looks like I need
Uh,
to manually take care of exhaustion.
I was gonna say, does Sling get
Oh yeah.
charges back for his
Yeah, I was
wand
gonna
of
ask if
secret?
it was a Dawn. Yeah.
Oh, charges for your wand?
There's a
Yeah,
secret door right there.
It's 1d3 charges daily at dawn.
This would be dawn. You've had a couple of rests.
Got one charge back.
All right. Paladin, I got extra hit points.
Probably
I got-
from there we get the rest of the room.
I got extra attack. This thing didn't work again. And then I also probably got second level spell slots.
All right,
right, I did.
I will start with the pickaxe once we come out of our long rest. As
So
Thon
my
does his level up,
all right. Okay, just calm down.
Yep, athletics.
and I'll use my inspiration to have advantage on
Sounds
this
good.
roll.
All right, 5th level extra attack, but I get
It goes a little worse than the
4
last
and
time.
2.
You do make progress, but have exhaustion, not exhaustion too.
So here's the thing.
All right, and then I'll step back, and before
I
anybody
can
else
prepare
goes
my
at it, I'll
wisdom
throw another
modifier
shatter.
plus. No, I
Sounds
mean
good.
my charisma. No, my
You can
strength.
definitely
I
tell
don't know
that you
how it
are
works.
nearly through this thing.
Spellcasting. Let's just look it up.
Anyone else giving it a go?
No, I'm still too tired, guys.
Who doesn't have exhaustion? Nobody? Oh, Stacy.
Stacy.
Yeah, but somebody had to elf-splain things to me, so I'm like, fuck
Elf-splain?
you.
Did you say elf-splain?
Oh,
That's awesome.
that's rough.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
And I just wasted a paper bird, so that's all y'all get.
Nola will
Nola
try.
stepping up.
All right, athletics. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Exhaustion 4.
yes.
Yep.
Half your level plus your charisma. So
Sling, having seen that Stacy won't participate now that he's given
so
explanations,
2 plus
holds on
2
an
is
explanation on Nola's very bad form. Nola cranks her back pretty bad.
So first of all,
Alright.
I get all
I'm
second
gonna
level
step
spells.
up and drop another shatter on it
Level
after she moves out of the
2
way. I don't want to block.
paladin.
This will be at 3rd level again.
That you think if someone put some decent effort into this, you could finally break through.
Just use all your spell slots. We're going to go back up to the
All right,
portal
I'll do
after
a
this.
2nd level this time, but how do
Sounds
I
good.
edit the 48 Thunder back to 3D for 2nd level? I'll just create
How to
another
do
one.
that.
Lesser
Next
restoration,
time,
everybody.
when you want to cast it at the higher level, you can hold down the left mouse button to kind of
I
bring up
got
the
it.
dice, and then right click to add 1 die.
All right,
So
I got
I'm
it back to 3. I
definitely
just erased them and put a 3 on. Okay, here we
going
go.
to
2nd level
prepare
slot.
And there is enough to squeeze through.
show you
Stacy
squeezing
stays.
through.
I kind of flop through the hole.
Yeah.
Okay, is that like just, elf size hole right there? Or is that, normal people size?
You want to knock it bigger?
No.
Everyone else seems to have been able to fit through.
Okay. Well, I mean, besides voila, everybody else is, tiny elf size.
I'm not gonna have bless anymore. I'm gonna have just this smite crap.
That makes sense.
Searing smite.
Saying orcs are thick. Is that what you're trying to say?
Look at me
Yeah,
now. Cure
at
wounds, searing
5'7",
smite, branding smite, lesser restoration.
212
There's your combo
pounds.
right
Yeah,
there.
Got
I'm
it.
saying I'm kind of thick.
You might want to muscle your way through that one. Maybe get a running start. You can get stuck like poo.
Constipated
Oh
room.
God.
Oh, I was going with poo bear, not that way.
Awkward that you had to take it there, but no, I got the Pooh Bear reference.
Yeah, thank you. With a running start,
I only leveled up because these guys are all these other
Stacy's-
guys are 7th level.
there's
So
a
I'm only
little bit
5.
of rubble that comes out.
So they don't
as
level
she,
up yet
I
because they're
can do some
manages her way through
acrobatics
that one.
too.
they're a
to
long way from
finagle
8, but
through
I'm
that.
close to 6.
It's not going to take any damage or anything, but you gotta make your way through.
I'll be to
there a
6
little
in another 6,470.
bit. As you enter into this
And
room,
in that battle, we got 4,000
there's a
XP.
paper bird flying in a fucking circle because there's no way out of here.
God damn.
Little bit. So I'll just snag that out of the air and save it for later.
So
Sounds
2
good.
more battles like that,
Do
and
we
I'll
want
level
to
again.
do a tiny hut here now that we're out to lose some exhaustion before we start fighting something that's just destroyed? Because I know Nola's at 4th level. That's that would be scary to get in a fight at that.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. You're certainly able to head up top and rest away all of the exhaustion.
Yeah, let's do that.
Spend
Oh,
as
yeah,
much
let's
time
do
up
that.
top as you'd like.
Let's go get some,
Yeah.
buy some stuff and re-get arrows and whatever we
So
need.
it'll be everyone deduct 20 gold. And how long do you're spending, what, 4 or 5 nights up there?
That'd be like
Yeah,
16 or another 20 gold for the manor.
Yeah, so another 20 gold on top of that. So it'll be
so 40
what,
total.
40
okay.
gold to deduct. And then
So,
Got it.
this will be where we call it for tonight, but you are up top in the manor.
and I'm now a respectable extra attack paladin with 2nd level spells, everybody.
My manor is very nice.
Oh, cool.
Look at
When'd
that.
you do this, Joe?
You can just do it.
You just do it. You just,
If you don't
there
if
it
you
is.
don't put a grid on a map, the tokens will be big like that.
That's awesome. Where's Nola? Oh, there she is. Coming back.
So you're
right, I'm gonna go
you can do
upstairs.
mundane items. You can do it tonight, or you can do it some other time if you want. The table will be up for a while. Any mundane items, magic stuff, of course, you're rolling. But with that, we will end it with you guys taking a week-long rest up
Did-
at Troll Skull.
Did we not get our experience points from the battle?
You
We
did
did.
get
The
experience
spiders?
points from the battle. Yes, you did.
Oh,
Because
and
my XP didn't change.
What's yours at?
24,891, which is what I started at.
I show yours is 28,981.
Oh, maybe because I disconnected 100 times from the
It
table.
that's probably it.
But everyone except Thalon is 28, almost 29.
And you just to be clear, you did give XP for the paid monsters, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna have a panic attack.
Yeah, you ended up with all the shit after I put it in there and doing the auto calc for CR. You ended up having a 18,000 experience battle, a CR
That's
8.
crazy.
Nice.
Well, I vote that we just do a shopping spree and a magic item rolling and everything at the beginning of the session next week. That's what I would think.
Yeah, it
would be
works for
good.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right, excellent.
Thanks again, guys.
Super fun,
night.
everybody. Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. Yep.
Have a good night, everyone. All right, so there you go. Game over for tonight. How do you work this OBS shit? Here we go. Countdown. No, slides. Here we go. So, it's not starting soon. It's fucking over. So that was super fun. I did level. I'm now 5th level. Those guys are 7th. I don't know how close they are. Well, 28,000 they said. So they're about 6,000 away as well.
I love you, man.
Joe Numbers has subbed to the channel once again. Thank you so much. 22 months in a row. That has to be the record. He's got to be the top guy. Let's see. Let's go to notifications in the bot. And why isn't he listed there at all? That's weird. Well, Joe is not on the list. Oh, it says 1, but it's not 1. It's 22 months. That's awesome. Anyway, that bot sometimes doesn't work very well. So, yes, I'm about 6,000 away from level 6, and they said they were at 28,000, and level 8 is 34,000. So they're about 6,000 away as well. So good. So when they get to 8, I'll get to 6. But then eventually I'll start catching them a little faster, but I'll always be a little behind because I suck. Because I died. And so good. So that was Saturday. No, tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's 5e pickup games, everybody. So if you want to play, come on by. Wednesdays and Saturdays is 5e pickup. Sunday, we're going to be talking about FGCon 14. The next Sunday, we're going to be talking about... Critically Awesome Essentials with Diablo Bob, who's supposed to come on the show. Alexa, you shut up. Why do you say stuff? You be quiet. And so he's going to be talking about One-Click Druid and everything else that he's going to be doing in the future. I totally had fun. And then a few Sundays later, May 5th, we're going to have none other than Here's a big announcement, everybody. John Gregory, who is JPG, who is Moon Wizard, who is the co-owner of Smiteworks, and he's going to come on and tell us all about Unity and maybe show us some stuff. I don't know, but he will be there. And that will be after the Kickstarter's going. So 4 days after the Kickstarter, on May 5th, John will be on the show, so that'll be exciting. We tried to get Doug and John, and Doug refused. Only thing Doug wants to do is do a little dance in a shenanigans shirt for 2 seconds. He doesn't want to do anything else. So tomorrow is pickup games for the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. Sunday is the show. Monday's Module Creation Monday. Tuesday's nothing. Wednesday's pickup games again. Thursday's nothing, and then back to this game on Friday. And that's how we do it. So let me go ahead and give everyone the end of stream rewards. DM's Guild kind of caught on at the end of the day there. We had some big sales. So I'll go through that in a second. How do I do the chat? How do I do the commands? I have a couple games I play on my iPad. I play Boom Beach and also Clash of Clans. And I also play Family Guy Quest for Stuff. And I play those 3 games on my iPad. The reason I'm telling you this is you guys always see me forget. Like I can't remember the simplest thing. And I play those games on my iPad for 2 reasons. 1, they're fun. But 2, I do it so that when I log in, when I wake up in the morning and log into those, and I can remember my login, my Apple ID and password, if I can do that, that means I don't have Alzheimer's. That means that I'm not totally lost and gone. So if I can remember that to the next day, then the day I forget my password, it's going to be like, well, it's over. But I'm okay so far. And those games are fun. I also started playing Skyrim Blades, or whatever that's called, by Bethesda, that's on the iPad and the phone. And they had a bunch of errors, but they fixed it. Now I'm level 6 or whatever on that game, so that's fun. I play that a couple minutes a day. All right, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, end of stream rewards. There we go. I don't forget. Eventually I do it. So also remember, guys, I have dementia. I probably do. The thing is, I've had short-term memory loss since I was a kid, so... Celestian, I know that you're AD&D. I know you are, but it's really Savage Worlds and also Call of Cthulhu. But lately you're playing Chaosium's... not Chaosium, that's Call of Cthulhu. But you're playing Pathfinder now, which is what I tell people. I don't really. I just do it to make fun of you on the stream. It's funny. So, by the way, I did want to mention to you, Celestian, that the reason I locked into you playing Savage Worlds, which has always been untrue, and that you were always AD&D, is because you did the author extension, and in my brain, the Savage Worlds author thing, the guy that did it, kind of the reference manual for Savage Worlds, I conflated and mixed those together, and I had that was you, and so then I tapped you into Savage Worlds, and I couldn't break out of it. And then now you've trained me to know that you play Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, which is awesome. All right, so here's all the things you can do to help be involved with the channel. You can come to our Discord. You can go to my Patreon page. We have as little as $1 levels there. They go up from there. You get special crap if you do that. You can cheer to the channel. Thank you for doing that. You can subscribe. And again, for those of you that have... it only took 2 years. For those of you that have Amazon Prime, if you are a Prime member of Amazon, you can subscribe to my or any YouTube channel for free. It doesn't cost you anything. Yet the channel owner gets the credit for the sub, so that's awesome. You can donate if you wish. You can go to the DM's Guild and peruse and perhaps even purchase the items that I have for sale over there. Today's sales on the DM's Guild: 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. So not quite as high of numbers, but we did sell a couple packages, so the dollar amount was pretty good. No, you can't subscribe with Amazon Prime to YouTube, but YouTube subscriptions are free. They don't cost you anything. You can subscribe to Twitch. You can subscribe to this channel for free with Amazon Prime. And you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, but that's free. Everybody can just click the subscribe button. And if you do subscribe, or if you already subscribe to YouTube channel, go back over to my YouTube channel and make sure and ring the notification bell. So you will get an email every time I put a video up, and then you'll know. But you can pretty much rest assured that I'm going to put a video up. Unless there's a canceled game or something like that, there's going to be a video put up on my YouTube channel every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So 4 days a week. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday I have a show, but I don't put that video on YouTube. That's just me making modules and crap. Nobody needs to see that. And plus I play music the whole time, which means it can't go on YouTube anyway. You can't even rewatch it on Twitch without it being silent. So, right, and you can follow me on Twitter if you dare. But following me and also following the Fantasy Grounds 2 account, at Fantasy Grounds 2 is their Twitter handle. That's where you get all the info. That's where I put the weekly tips. That's where I put all my fucking bullshit about, like, trying to get Charlize Theron to call me. But that's my personal account. I don't mix up I don't do any, like, political rants or atheism stuff or anything on the Smiteworks, obviously. I wouldn't. There was one time about a year ago where I tweeted out something. It wasn't really that bad, but it was meant to be for my personal account, and I tweeted it out on the Smiteworks account, and I was like panicking, trying to delete it. And you can delete it, but once it's tweeted, even though if you delete it, if anybody sees it on their timeline, they'll still see it. So I was like, oh my god, thank God I didn't say like some really bad shit. Current Bit Boss is Lady Shell. She's been the queen for a little bit. And I think that's it, everybody. We're going to close her down. So, thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your weekend. And if you're around tomorrow and you would like to play 2 hours of Combat D&D, drop by for the 5e pickup games. If you've played before, you pretty much just need to show up a few minutes before. If you haven't played before, come early or PM me and or both. Send me a message and I will get you hooked up with your character and tell you what's up. And that's how we do it. Tim should be back. Okay, Shartall, we'll look forward to that. Kate Beckinsale has not called me yet. Actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I have my iPhone set to Do Not Disturb because for the last month or so, I have been getting an inordinate amount. I'm talking about 6, 8, 10 calls a day that are just like spam calls, insurance calls, just shit. My number got on some list somewhere. And I've had my number for, 15 years I've had this telephone number. This cell phone number. It's 310 area code, Beverly Hills. I don't live there, but I did. And so what I've done is I've set my iPhone to Do Not Disturb and only accept calls from people on my contact list. Because if you're not on my contact list, you can goddamn well fuck off or leave me a message, either one. And so, and I go look at my call list, and it's just a fucking string of numbers I don't know. And then sometimes they leave a message, and the message is, like, you go to play back the message, and the message says, if you would like to be connected to an operator for, it's a fucking bullshit sales crap. So, I don't know, but I'm not going to change my number. Changing your telephone number is almost as painful as changing your email address. It's just a nightmare. It's a nightmare and a half, everybody. So I'm not going to do it. Do you have these speakers, or did you not take them off Craigslist? People are so dumb. Reply. Still for sale. Here's what I hate about selling things on eBay well, not eBay so much. People aren't as dumb on eBay, but Charlize Theron doesn't leave messages. Yeah, I'm going to lose out then. Who uses Craigslist? But I use Let Go and what's the other one? Offer Up and Craigslist to put stuff for sale. And Let Go and Offer Up and Craigslist is what I use if I want somebody to come to my house and pick it up, like a piano. But I use eBay for anything that I can mail, right? But I'm telling you, people are so dumb. You get emails, you put a list there, a listing, you put a picture, you put the price, you put a description, and you say, and I always put the same thing in there. I always put, not desperate to sell, don't need the money, price is firm. That's about as clear as I can fucking be to people. Because I don't need to sell my piano so I can buy food to eat. I don't need to sell it. I want to sell it, but I want the fucking price I want. And then people will email you two things. Is this still for sale? No, moron. It's fucking on the goddamn... Unless there's just these... Like, what I don't understand is, are there just thousands of people who put something for sale, and then when it gets sold, they just leave the ad there so they can get emails every fucking 10 minutes? No, you take it off. Is this still for sale? That's a dumb question. The other question is it negotiable? The one thing I like about one of these apps is it offer up or is it let go? There's actually a response button that you can type or that you can press, and it types out price is not negotiable. So I guess this is a common thing for people to just fucking ask you stupid questions. And I don't know, but you guys know me. I have no tolerance for stupidity. I can forgive like naivete, or if you've got a mental illness, that's totally okay with me. You know, I'll go easy on you, and I'll even try to help you. But if you're just willfully ignorant or willfully stupid, I don't need you, A, in my life, or B, occupying space on planet Earth. I just don't go for it. Stupidity is not my bag, man. And I'm evidently on a public Twitch stream, not afraid to say it. So there you go. But I think most of you who've watched me for any length of time do understand that that's my personality. All right, I'm going to close down some shit. These numbers, I'm going to close them and trust that they work. We had everybody's speech bubble lighten up correctly, so those numbers should work. Oh, but now I have to go back and change everybody's nickname in Discord because now they all got numbers in front of them. Here, I'll start with Joe since he's still in the chat. Change nickname, Joe813210. I'll change my nickname, take the 5 out. And you guys can't see me doing this, but I'm doing it in Discord. Fury's there in front of me in my eyes, so I can change hers. CJ will be the one that's hard to find. He isn't on any list. Oh, there he is right there. Subscriber, Twitch subscriber. He is on the list. Change nickname. Take away the 1. Yurash. Change nickname. Take away the 4. So I think Zell's the only one I haven't done. Let's see. I did CJ. I did Yurash. I did Furied. I did me. I did Joe. So Zell is the only one. So let's go find her. Oh, I guess I can log off of Fantasy Grounds. I don't need to be on there. Joe's probably waiting for me to log off. Oh, I can close down these stream elements. I'm talking you guys through what I'm doing on the back end, and you guys are watching the slides. Let's see, Zelikar, where's her name? She's got to be on one of these lists, doesn't she? So let's go down through here. Zelikar is not a Patreon. She's not a Twitch subscriber. She's not a DM. She is a DM. Why isn't she on that list? She's not an admin. She's not in the 5e pickup games list. Mark of the Eye. That needs to go away. That role needs to be stopped right now. Let's go to roles. And Mark of the Eye is just going to be deleted. Delete role. That's an old thing. Alright, back to what I was doing. Unless... The thing about Zell is that she might not be on a list, but she might be, but she's just offline. She might have signed off all together. And if she did, then I can just go chase her down on the offline list. Yep, I think that's what happened. She signed offline, so I need to run down all the way to the bottom because her name starts with an X. I've got 500 people here. TVXXZXZXXX. Well, I didn't find it, so now what the hell's the matter? Oh, you know why I didn't find it? Because it doesn't start with an X. It starts with a fucking number 4. Jesus. That's the whole point, Rob, is you're changing the... God damn it. All right, back up to the top. Number 4. It's going to be right at the beginning. There she is. She is offline. I was right about that. She's not number 4. She's number 3. Man, I just can't keep control of anything in my head. All right, so I'm going to change her name. Now everybody's back to normal. Okay. And then next week... what I was trying to do is I was trying to organize those names in the order that they appear in the chat naturally. But I didn't get a chance to do that this week. Okay. What else, everybody? Is that it? Let's see. I actually started getting once a month that is 100% Chinese. I actually started getting one once a month that is 100% Chinese. Oh, maybe spam calls, you mean? Yeah, spam calls are a reality, but I figured out a way to not have my life be disturbed. My phone just doesn't ring unless it's somebody I know. She doesn't leave messages. People are dumb, period. Doesn't matter what you do. Yeah, and willful stupidity is popular. All these statements you guys are making are correct. Being willfully ignorant to politics might not be a bad thing. But if you are, you should not vote. If you are willfully ignorant of politics, you should not cast your vote. That is a bad thing to do. You should know what you're doing. So I just don't pay attention to any of it. Yeah, that's a junk call. All right, let's see. Did anybody buy anything in the last 2 seconds? Oh no, it's after 9 o'clock, so it's even the next day on DM's Guild now. Wow, I gotta do all my numbers for the day. All right. We're out of that. Let's see. Close. I'm all caught up on email and everything else, so it's over. It's done, everybody. Thanks again. I hope you had fun tonight. I sure did. And we will see you back here tomorrow for 5e pickup games at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, and until next time, and until I see you again in Discord or otherwise, wait for it. Good gaming, everyone.